Stop wasting time.
Join the Party Nation.
I've never seen that before. Actually.
You're never here for the intro.
Yeah, that's true. I know, wasn't it?
Welcome,
And
everyone.
I need to update your video because it's just basically you fake crying.
Oh yeah.
That's also true.
That's half of my shorts. So.
Welcome everybody to Party Nation Live. We have a 3Dub, we have Gore, and we have Ronin Unchained. Who's that screaming in the background?
It's not me. There's a horn, but that's about it.
Oh, it was Gore.
What's up?
You okay?
Showing's out there talking to me.
Welcome to the stream. Like I said, Taj was unfortunately fired again.
Oh no! Is that why he has to steal your car?
Yeah, I guess. We legitimately came to blows, and I cut his face up pretty bad.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's like Face Off.
Yeah.
Took his face. Actually, this is Taj right now. He just took his face.
Who's Nick Cage and who's Travolta?
he and honestly, the fight was only because he said Dragon Ball Super was terrible. So.
I didn't watch it, so I don't know.
Who is
Madam
Web
Web
2?
No, wait. Is that Darren or Chainsaw? Oh,
Hey! I love that guess.
I know Chainsaw's a big fan.
I am manifesting what I need in my life.
I thought I thought you were gonna be Paigey, and I was gonna ask, how did you get the link?
How did I get one? Yeah.
I sent it to him.
He's done that before without us like getting Omega. You literally have the link. Jump in, Omega. I sent the link
Awesome.
hours ago. But guys, it's a wonderful day. I mean, Will Smith got another movie role, so everybody can shut up about nobody cares about him. You guys can shut up about that.
Oh, that's hot.
They're making
that's hot.
They're making Baseballs 2 for some reason.
Yeah. With Josh Gad.
Yeah. Uncharted 2 is legitimately happening. It's
God,
so much.
What a great news week for sequels that I definitely don't want.
Just sing my name, Mr. Rogers theme song. Hopefully that makes it better.
So I mean, it's just so much unwanted news.
Yeah.
Also, Scooper's getting debunked left and right. It's freaking hilarious. James Gunn is having a field day. Then they're coming up talking about Ryan Gosling was legitimately cast in, like they said, Ryan Gosling was already cast as Ghost Rider. My Time to Shine got debunked yet again. I'm just living for everything that's on Twitter right now. It's just so much news. That's how my day went though. Like that was just today. That was today alone. It's just like I'm just scrolling like, damn.
These are hot news.
Oh my goodness. Really? Oh, that's funny.
Jagger moves.
Like the fact that James Gunn literally said not true. Like just like I could hear him like not true. Like just blank not true. I'm like y'all said the man cast Batman already. That Andy Muschietti has a directing partner for the Brave and the Bold. I'm like, where did you get this news from?
Reddit.
I'm like, the Reddit is worse than Twitter at this point.
Oh my gosh, Reddit sucks.
Yeah. Omega, what are you reading?
Oh, come on. Oh, hey, how y'all doing?
Hello, neighbor.
Hello.
What were you reading? What was that?
Oh, it was Ben Ritkin's Guide to Ravenloft.
Yeah, come on.
I thought that was a Marvel comic book.
Oh, nah.
Oh. Or Star Wars comic.
It's a big ass comic book.
Yeah.
I mean, I have bigger books.
Limited edition.
Hell yeah, big book.
In other news, I forgot to bring this up last week. Did anybody know that the Silver Ranger from In Space is currently battling cancer?
Silver Ranger.
What's his name?
Justin Nimoy. I think that's how you pronounce it.
You mean Zane?
Yeah, he's currently battling cancer.
I have no idea.
Damn.
Damn, that sucks.
Hopefully he puts up.
Hopefully he can pull through,
for him.
because then we're gonna have to sit through a whole nother round of it's the Power Rangers curse.
Mhm.
But speaking of Power Rangers curse,
Power Rangers been around for like 30 years. Like
yeah, but
people are gonna
like,
die, sadly. But I don't know about curse. I'm like what?
31.
speaking of which,
31 exactly.
did the news about about Hasbro like fumbling the bag that came out after the stream? Yeah, Hasbro fumbled the bag instead of pitching a Power Ranger show to Netflix like they were supposed to. They said, "Hey, let's pitch some other crap,"
Mm-hmm.
and Netflix was like, "Okay, we don't want anything to do with you at all."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now they're looking for.
Yeah,
I
it's
said,
for too much.
I said, Jesus, way to shoot yourself in the foot, Hasbro. Like nobody likes you with the franchise as is because
Mhm.
you're not putting out any good merch.
Yeah, that's what I keep hearing is that the
But-
merch is like weirdly dispersed. It's like, here you go, here's like half the team. Don't worry,
Yeah.
get the other half later after we
In a bundle.
yeah, well, we're gonna go back to this this Power Rangers franchise, and I'm like, what? But you didn't finish this one,
Yep.
Zeo, or if I don't know.
So
I don't watch
now-
anymore.
So now Hasbro is to blame for basically killing the franchise all over again.
They do have that
Because
new
this-
game coming though. That looks pretty
Yeah,
sick.
but I mean, how many
Yeah,
times
it
are
does
we
look
gonna
good.
be able to like rehash Mighty Morphin? Like I love Mighty Morphin, don't get me wrong, but people wanted a new series. They wanted a fresh take with no Sentai footage, like a fresh, good
That's-
American take.
I
Not
want
that
the
I did,
Sentai footage.
but it's like now, like bro, we're not gonna get anything, and like today's kids are just gonna have to rewatch like the legit Power Rangers that's like on YouTube and
I'm
whatnot.
surprised it's not like an anime cartoon, or like an anime or just straight up cartoon, like a Western animated cartoon out there
be
right
cool.
now. Yeah, like I thought, like that would make sense right now.
Even
Anime
Star
would
Trek made an
fit it
animated
well, I
series
think.
That's true. Yeah,
that's aimed at kids, and what was cool is that it has a fan base that they plugged to characters from it and put in the live action show. So it's like,
Mhm.
come on now.
Are you talking about the new one, Lower Decks, or are you talking about the
Lower Decks.
old? Oh, okay, because there was an old Star Trek show.
Yeah,
also.
the
Yeah,
Cartoon.
the OG.
I
animated
couldn't
one.
get into Lord Deck.
Yeah.
I tried.
I
It just
haven't
doesn't-
yet.
It looks.
I
It
will,
looks
but-
like.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'll try it later on probably, but like when I heard that the two characters, popular ones, were gonna be in Stranger Worlds, I'm like, that's cool.
Yeah.
The good thing Star Trek is
Narrative
doing that.
important. Yeah, I saw that episode. It was a funny episode. It was just so after that, I was like, no, I didn't give Lord Dex a chance. It's not as bad as people say, but I just couldn't get into it. It's just not my thing. And
That's
I love
for
anime.
everybody. I mean,
That's
I'll say
fair.
this as a Star Wars guy, Resistance was hard to get through at points because I'm like,
Really?
okay, I like this environment, cool characters, but it's aimed at kids. So I'm like, the whole
Yeah.
time I'm like, oh, cool.
Yeah, I
what
wanted
are we
to-
learning today? Cool. Whoops. All right, cool.
Yeah, because I kind of felt that way about Rebels until I actually saw it. I was like, oh, I totally missed out on Rebels.
Yeah.
But yeah, if Resistance isn't great, then that's a
Hell yeah.
But
yeah,
I
when we
mean,
were talking about Power Rangers, I thought you were going to mention that one Power Rangers beat 'em up game they showed on.
Yeah, yeah.
Summer
oh
Games.
yeah, we
Yeah.
didn't we
Sorry.
talked about that last week, didn't we?
Oh yeah,
I
did
think
so.
we did.
I think we
Yeah.
mentioned it.
Yeah, like
Oh, that's good.
yeah, it looks good, and they just announced today that Mighty Morphin has a tie-in with some other like RPG, I think.
Oh yeah. Ark Survival Evolved. You talk about?
Yeah,
That's a dinosaur game. Yeah, they put the Dinobots in there and stuff.
Ooh.
Oh,
It's
that's
a
fun.
weird, really weird crossover. I mean, it has
Yeah.
dinosaurs and stuff,
Yeah,
but that's
I'm
like
about
a
to say, look, Arthur,
survival.
yeah, they're putting the dinosaurs as tameable mounts.
Yeah.
Around them. Okay, I
That's
get it.
fun.
Yeah. But you can also get like the suits and stuff too. So like you're just roaming around this forest with all these dinosaurs and prehistoric
these
monsters and
huge-
stuff. As the Green Ranger with a gun.
Because you know, in RPG, the character creators let you have a little too much freedom, so you're gonna have people with huge upper bodies with tiny lower
Yeah, I know
bodies
you
and just monstrosity looking proportions. It's
The only thing I know about that game, I played it for like an hour, and the only thing I did was you could just eat your own shit. And that's
Yeah.
it. So
Oh hell yeah!
Oh
you can.
wow.
And I played for an hour and it glitched. I was like, I'm done.
Well, I
think I
mean,
got
I guess I guess that works. I mean, I'm gonna check out the beat 'em up Power Rangers
Yeah.
game. I just
Yeah.
wish we could
That's
get like
fun.
a legit Power Rangers game like in the style, but not in the style of what's the one that's already out that
Battle of the Grid, right?
yeah, like not in the style of Battle of the Grid, but like in the style of like maybe like a Tekken or a
Yeah.
Mortal
sure.
Kombat. I would love a Power Rangers fighting game like that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
would.
that grid one was really fun though. I really
Yeah,
liked it.
it's
Remind me of like
fun.
Killer Instinct a little bit. It had like
Yeah.
a rhythm to the combat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or and then like make a Power Rangers game like in the style of like Uncharted or something.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
Open world would be really sick.
An open world
kinda
Power
sick,
Rangers game would
That
be
would
like
be really
you
hard.
have to go to high school. It'd be like Bully. You ever play Bully? You have to like go to classes and stuff. It's
Nah, fuck a GTA 6.
Or Persona.
Where's Bully 2?
yeah, Bully too. That
You would
should be
think-
like a side
you would think
game
that
they
would
make
come
that's
out,
a
like-
smaller one. Yeah.
It'd be really fun if you just kind of went through a thing where you, as you go through the game, you just get more and more like suits and powers and costumes. Like each level, you get like a new costume set or whatever. Like kind of like your Spider-Man. You just have like 50 different costumes you can
Yeah.
change into it at like any given time or whatever.
like I would love that like or if they made it in like the style of like a Dragon Ball Z game. Like the Rangers that have like more than one like power up mode.
Sure.
Or like like the Red Rangers have their battleizers and then they just like call it out and then they like, and then they transform like that. I hope it wouldn't sound like that. That sounded odd.
Well, the transformations would be they wouldn't go but they like do the little medallion thing where like you know, and then they zip into their little dinosaurs.
That would be like I would really. Somebody should pitch that to these studios. Like we need a legit Power Rangers game that's like in the style of modern fighting games. I would give my left arm for that. Like,
How you gonna play it then?
Joystick.
I get a prosthetic.
You can get one of those like they have adaptive controllers.
Yeah.
Just learn how to play with that.
I play with my foot. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
But
do
like that would be really like
That'd be
why
cool.
has nobody thought about this?
Like a traditional like Street Fighter levels, Tekken, like you said.
Yeah,
Not
like,
Battle of the Grid, which was like
Yeah.
more arcadey.
Yeah, like nobody has thought about this. Like it's really mind-boggling that nobody has thought. Let's just make a legit Power Rangers fighting game.
Get Rita in there.
That would be
Zordon.
really
Yeah.
cool.
Imagine Zordons and then just floating.
We had several
Hello,
Power Rangers
Juicy
fighting
Butt.
games.
Yeah, we've had plenty, but like I think he means like a high end
Yeah.
Tekken style. Like that shit's going to Evo.
Oh, Darth became a member today.
like
Now,
a Dragon Ball Fighters was.
I don't know this. I don't know
So
this.
is Battle
Darth
for the Grid
guy.
just top liver? I heard that's really good. I haven't played it.
No, it's really-
I liked it, but it's not
good.
like up to that level.
Yeah, like, but it's
It's
not
good.
Like,
it's a solid
it's
game.
good, but it's not like it started off as like a download only game. I want
Yeah.
like a legit
So you want some budget
platform.
behind it.
Yeah,
He wants that fat like Namco, Bandai, or whoever makes Tekken. Those
Yeah,
guys.
like-
or Capcom or something.
I want like legit hype around.
Bless you.
Bless you, my son.
But Darth Bunyan has become a member today. I don't know who this
Woo!
Darth Bunyan guy is, but I hope he puts some money behind this.
Give you
Pretty
money.
sure that's what it means. But yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying, Darth.
Yeah, for the premium membership. Yeah, there you go. You
Ah,
smell what the
too
Rock
low.
is cooking.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh, damn. Do you have a fisheye lens on your? I just realized. I just realized it's like Boeing, like your like bookshelf. So, is that fisheye
Oh.
lens on yours, Darren?
Who, mine?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know. Never mind.
What's up, Nemo? Oh, but to
I
jump
found him.
into, oh, you found what? Oh. Oh, so
Ew.
jumping into news. So earlier this week we got this news, but I heard on TikTok that like they hurried up and took this news down from Screen Rant. So like, is this still legit? Like the legitimate release date for?
I bet it is. That sounds right. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. If What If came out during the holidays,
Yeah.
this might do this the same.
Actually, what if season 3 should be coming out this year? Right?
Yeah. That's what I was.
I
like, wondering
forgot about
because-
that.
Because
Yeah.
they said the next like animated show is going to be What If season 3. I'm
I
like,
guess
well,
that
that
could
means
be
we're going to be
earlier.
getting that date soon. If that's November,
I bet
Maybe
that's
we're looking-
July.
yeah.
I bet that's coming out really soon.
They're just gonna
What
be
do you
like,
think?
"Oh, it's out now. Have fun."
Yeah, because there's no Marvel shows for the rest of the year, right? Or is there something I'm missing?
No, we got Agatha,
those.
we got What If, we got Black Panther, we got Spider-Man. There's actually quite a few left.
Yeah. Okay. So
I actually think Black Panther might get pushed back to next year. I feel like that seems
that's a
like where it's
cartoon
gonna
one,
go.
right? Also, right?
Yeah,
I forgot about that too.
yeah.
Like a lot of these, I've been like, "All right, cool."
Oh yeah, this one might
I'll
be
look
fun.
into it.
Yeah.
Who has background noise?
Yeah, I don't know. I hear it too. It was him. It was Omega.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Wait, did
Omega,
he mute himself? Or
Omega, what
Yeah,
are
he
you
muted
doing?
himself.
What are you doing
Omega,
in
you
that
muted
closet,
yourself.
Omega? Omega, what
No,
are you doing?
I think he's. Was he doing a bit where like pretends?
Omega, what's the
Okay.
Omega, what's going on? Are you under attack?
Wait, what does it sound like?
That sounds good now.
Like a train was passing by or something.
It's not. Oh yeah, it sounded like maybe like a train or a car
Exactly.
was passing
Oh,
by. But it was
yeah.
like continuous. Yeah, exactly. what he
Probably
was doing.
well, the watch here is like right behind me.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
that's probably what it was. Then.
Sounded
Yeah, it sounds
like
good
you
now
were-
though. I think it's
sounded like
because you weren't talking for a little bit, so
Yeah.
maybe it was just
Yeah,
like
just
picking
pick
up.
that up. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, next up on the agenda, and this is like a loaded conversation. So, first of all,
Oh,
The Boys
no.
season 4 started. I love how this season is starting off.
Yeah.
I mean, Ryan.
Solid start.
Spoilers: Ryan killed somebody,
Yeah.
which
Poor
was
Coy.
freaking hilarious because
Yeah.
like,
Actually, I
Throw
didn't know
on.
that dude's an actual.
on the actual stunt double.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
that's
an
an
actual
actual
stunt
The
guy.
stunt
I'm
guy.
sorry.
I had to feel he looked like a stunt like coordinator.
He
He,
did,
just
yeah.
looked like it. And I was like, they call him Coy, and then in the credits, his name was like Joe Coy, whatever, like his full name. So I was like, yeah,
Koyama or something. I
yeah,
can't
Coy,
remember
yeah,
his
stuff like
name.
that. So I was like, yeah, he's just playing himself.
Homelander is just like throw him now.
Throw him.
Because even at first he's like, "No, go ahead, throw me. I can take it."
Yeah.
He could take that.
I'm like, Ryan,
Yeah.
don't throw him that hard. And then everybody's just like, it's okay. It's okay.
But doesn't
the
Homelander
one black guy
crash
on
his
camera-
son's like moment? Like
Yeah.
it's supposed to be his
Yeah.
moment, and then
Yeah.
Homelander's like,
Yeah.
"Everybody, get your pictures." Okay,
Ooh,
go take.
I
a
just
picture.
thought of something. What if he could take it? What if, he could just put himself back together? What if he's a suit?
Oh yeah. He could, like 10 minutes
don't-
later, he started reforming himself.
I don't think he's a soup. I think he's
Yeah.
good. and
Yeah,
dead.
he's probably just dead.
I think he is.
dead.
I think he's soup because his ass is splattered against the wall. But
The little girl was like,
thank you
"You
for saving
saved me."
me. Yeah, she was selling it. She knew that shit was gonna happen. Yeah, she wasn't. She wasn't.
She knew her
surprised.
lines.
Yeah.
Smile, and then he just smiled
for that
right
paycheck.
now.
Oh, right. Oh yeah.
Homelander, Jesus, you're terrible,
Yeah,
terrible
Home-
father. Jesus.
Hey, Homelander, not a good guy. I know this is surprising.
Whoa!
Kind of
How
an
dare
asshole.
you say such a hot
First I've
thing?
heard of it.
I know it's crazy.
But like this
Bold
season is
statements
doing.
like that.
Yeah,
Why
pretty
is
good
this
Mortal Kombat
season-
character.
Why is this season the one season that's making these people realize that this show has really been making fun of us for the
Mhm.
past 3 or 4 years,
Yeah.
and they're
So much
mad
flow,
about
I
it
guess.
now.
I don't know.
Like low IQ points or something. Like they just now realized
I
it.
guess.
I love what they're doing with A Train. The scene between the Deep and all of it, like
Oh,
Homelander
yeah.
realizing that everybody is just basically his yes man. And he's like,
He's to suck him off.
Blow
blow
A train. It's like what?
And he was
He's like, "Oh, I get it. He was joking." No, I'm not joking. Do it.
No, I'm not joking. Blow him right now.
Ashley was so funny in that scene.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
she was so into it.
Yeah, she's like,
She's like, "Yeah, go ahead, do it."
yeah.
No, the fact that the Deep finally stood up to
Ashley.
Ashley, and
Yeah.
she's like, and now she's like just terrified of everybody. I'm like, Ashley, how were you not terrified before? They all have super strength. If he wanted to, he can like rip you apart and then somehow keep you alive and then feed you alive to a shark
Mhm.
if you wanted to, like legitimate.
Because everybody was stepping on the Deep. I think it was just like, oh, he ain't gonna do anything to me. He's a fucking
Yeah, it's
killer.
like everyone's just keep pushing on the deep. It's like, oh, he actually grew some balls this time. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
he backed off.
Yeah.
I found it hilarious when Homelander told her to like get out, and she just kept dropping the stuff.
Yeah. You're demoted. get out, and she's just straight. Oh, okay.
Fir-
I don't know why
first
she's
of all-
all upset. I wouldn't want to fucking. I
No,
wouldn't want.
no,
Yeah.
me either.
I mean, she's still the face of the company technically,
Exactly.
but she's not the actual CEO. So
Let's talk about her and those boots that she was getting ready to use.
Oh
to-
yeah, who wants
yeah.
their ball? Who wants
Yeah.
their ball stepped on? I was like, oh, okay, so
Yeah, that's not the
Them
first
was
time we've seen that.
Them was the boots Patrick had on in SpongeBob movie.
Oh no,
the super high hit.
the big ass high heels.
that was the goofy goober boots. Like,
Speaking of kinky stuff, why did they get
Oh,
Tilda Swinton to be the voice of the
Yeah.
octopus?
I couldn't tell that was her at first. So it was
Yeah, at
like-
first, no, I knew it was her at first. I was like, wait a minute, that sounds familiar. Then I moved over
Yep.
to the
Yeah, she's
not
not familiar. I
Amazon
couldn't tell who
X-ray
it was.
thing. I was like, why did they get her to play the voice?
So when she eventually gets murdered because the Deep has to eat her, which I'm sure will happen.
Hey.
No, not like that. Like
okay.
actually murder.
Actually, with the
No,
4K
actual
knife.
murder. Maybe that also.
Before that.
That could be. Yeah. We're I'm sorry I cheated on you. If she somehow finds out what.
I mean, she did say they haven't been intimate in over a week, so
Yeah.
I just
True.
couldn't do it. Like that. That voice is attractive to you, Deep. Like,
Yeah, it's still this one.
It's Tilda Swinton, man. I mean,
Yeah, it's the ancient one.
True,
Come on.
true. But him and Sister Sage, I did not see that coming.
I don't think it's like a thing, really. It's
No,
just like well, do you see the little tool on the ground when it like it
Yeah,
like
she
it-
lobotomized
she
herself.
lobotomizes herself. That's why she's all like fucked up there. So
that's wow.
That's what my wife
Yeah.
said. Who did she kill? I said,
yeah, I didn't know what it was either. That someone said she lobotomized herself. I was like, oh, that makes sense.
So
So
she-
soup, so she could just do that and she'll be fine later. It's a little weird how the rules go because she's just smart, right? That's it.
yeah.
that's her.
But does she have the super strength?
I think the super strength and super durability. I think that's like a baseline for.
Yeah,
doesn't
all-
some people have
Firecracker-
more of it than
Yeah.
others, and stuff like Homelander, obviously.
Firecracker has the super strength, but her powers are like terrible. Like,
Jubilee. Yeah, she's essentially Jubilee, but worse and racist.
no,
Yeah,
hearing what Starlight did to her when they were kids, I'm like,
Yeah.
I actually like that. I like that.
Yeah,
where
it's like
she- like
she's
Starlight's way too goody two shoes most of the
Yeah.
time. I just find her kind of boring most of the time. It's like,
Yeah.
all right, yeah. Where's Homelander? And then, but yeah, I actually like that.
I remember
Yeah.
before seeing
I don't love
like
it.
something of this season. I saw the Firecracker. I'm like, okay, she seems like she looks lovely. And then I saw it. I'm like, oh wow,
Yeah,
that is the embodiment of the going off the deep end in social media and whatnot. Wow. But again, the cool tragic backstory and like, okay, there's a humanity there that for the hardcore fans can get behind to see what's going to happen between them two.
Man, and oh god, and when they go to where she was, when they first introduced the character, I had so many flashbacks because I used to be big into the whole conspiracy theory thing. I still am a little bit, but I just don't believe in any of that shit. I just find them interesting. But there was a time I used to actually really be into those conspiracy theories, and just hearing all that shit over again, I was like, oh my god.
the Tom Hanks thing was hilarious.
yeah. What was the line again?
If you add up all his movies,
Yeah, I was like, what? I was like, some big brain. She said there was like 400 movies. I'm like, I don't think that's true. It's just,
it's an actual conspiracy theory of
Hey.
where some people say like Tom Hanks is like
I
the
love
Illuminati
this
hitman.
show.
Oh shit!
oh yeah,
I love
you
this show.
just in time. What did you think of the first 3 episodes?
Cinema.
I shit myself 5 times.
Wow,
Oh, 5 times.
only
Speaking
5
of
times.
which-
Only 5.
Oh,
Yeah.
only 5. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, speaking of which, Omega, I know you enjoyed that one scene because
Oh.
that's what you're always saying.
Oh, what, with multiple man eating his own ass?
Yeah.
Human
Oh.
centipede.
Yeah, see what you're missing, Chainsaw.
I'm missing it. Sorry.
He was going to town too. I mean,
Yeah.
I bet he was.
he
The
got
guy
paid.
duplicates
he
himself
was.
and then eats
It
his
was
own
some
ass.
Human centipede
Over and
type
over again.
stuff.
So you.
Well, if I could duplicate myself, sure.
Okay.
It's the fact that in the fight he started getting pink eye.
Oh yeah.
One of his clones got pink eye or whatever, right? It's like shit.
That was
Joe,
funny.
I don't know if that's exactly how pink eye works. I think it takes a little while, but whatever.
But the Prime didn't have it though, And it's amazing how long they took to die after Prime died.
Yeah, that was funny. It took like a solid 20 seconds until they're like, oh well, we're dead.
It is the way they just fall. It's no warning. They just
I can't believe. I mean, it's the boys. I shouldn't be surprised, but I'm like, oh wow, that is.
It's like South Park at this point.
Yeah. But let's talk about the other elephant in the room. The fact that several people who clearly are not smart think Laz Alonso got recast because he shaved and lost a little bit of weight.
Yeah, he lost some weight and he shaved. It's like that was it. They thinking he's like a
I didn't think it was recast. I was a little worried for him though, because he looked a little too skinny. Like I was like, oh, but
people legitimately thought
so
he was recast. Like
he was.
He looked like
it sounds
McGee
exactly
when he
like
lost
him.
weight.
Even if he looked different, he sounded exactly like him. So.
Exactly. And plus, when you shave, you do. If I shave, I look like Rufus off Kim Possible.
I think the problem is that we don't see him. You look like Rufus from Kim Possible. Is that what you just said?
I look like a naked mole rat.
You're naked mole rat.
Wow.
Damn, all right.
Like let me like you look. I think I have a picture of when I shaved my mustache off.
We don't want to see whatever photos you're going to show. No, we're not doing that.
It's just like people like, oh my God, he could have cancer, or he just gave up pizza. Wanted to get in shape.
I like how that's like the extreme they go to. Oh, he has cancer.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Talking about some. Haven't we learned from Chadwick?
I think that's what it is.
It is, but
that's exactly what it is. Yeah.
My whole thing is, I'm like, he literally did several interviews about it because
I'm not watching that shit.
I'm like, just like it's
just
on
make
the
accusations on Twitter.
Yeah.
The fact that when I typed it in, it's literally a topic pop up. Laz Alonso's weight loss. Why is this something people have already looked up?
And I don't think that people realize how tough it is for these folks to stay in shape like this consistently for seasons.
Yeah,
unless you're under a suit like that, where you can just manually get that muscle.
What Chris Hemsworth does all the time. What the fuck? Come on.
Well, because Will Smith even said when he built up for Ali, he was like, I couldn't maintain it. It's such a chore to maintain it. So he's like,
yeah.
I think he had to, because they even say mother's milk has not been eating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People making jokes.
They wrote that in there for sure. Yeah.
I just realized Darren's here. Jesus, Darren.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
No, I'm not. This is just my brother.
That's Madam Web too. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
People talking about some mother's Ozempic now. I'm like, what?
That's pretty
good.
I mean, you want to see something scary?
Ah! Sorry.
What the hell?
I only see the live.
I only see your little chin. There you go. That's weird.
Make yourself bigger.
You ever think of not shaving?
I did that once years ago. Never again.
So what happened was, the middle of my mustache literally lost pigmentation.
Oh.
So it looked like I cut off, like it looked like I had a reverse. Not gonna say that guy's name, but if you know what I'm talking about.
Hulk Hogan? Is that what you meant?
But
he definitely met Hulk Hogan. Nobody else.
Yeah.
Because he has like that kind of thing where it's like it goes like.
And no, that's not the light. That's how my mustache was. That's not the light. I was literally missing half my mustache.
The live is in the way. I can't really see it.
Yeah.
Oh. Hold on.
I'm about to say I don't think we need the big screen anymore.
There you go.
Wow, I love that fucking shot. Damn it, Darren. God damn, Darren.
What?
Darren.
You know what? I just need to show it off. You know?
It's like in the show.
Okay. Is that your actual ass?
Of course.
Damn.
Okay.
That's nice.
Of course.
Did you get that in a text, Darren?
Hmm?
Did you get that photo in a text, like in the show?
Sure.
Oh yeah.
My wife is right. The Prime was in the front, so of course he wouldn't get pink eye.
That's a good point.
Makes sense. Of course.
That's a good
he
point.
didn't want to eat.
Yeah.
I mean,
he didn't want to. He just wanted to touch his
circle. You know, they could have just made like a giant.
See, that's the kind of details I like. Prime was in the front. No pink eye for him. Everybody else got pink eye. See, that's the little details. That's when, like, what's that one? What's the new rock stars? They would have like little details like that.
Yeah.
She-Hulk pregnant?
Did the Prime and the other guy get each other pregnant? Like, what?
It's just the fact that that Frenchie and Kamiko like opened the door and it's like,
you know,
They're like doing like it's okay.
I mean, at this point, they've already seen some shit. Though.
You
I mean,
do.
yeah, every season they
that's
have to have
nice.
at least 5 moments that are fucked up looking. So,
hey, it was funny that Prime tried to hug Firecracker when she came out. And she
Yeah.
was
Friend
like,
zoned.
yeah.
and he tried to play it off like he wasn't hurt. He said,
She wasn't having it.
Yeah.
but it's just Sister Sage is just so like she's ruthless, but at the same time you can tell she's still scared. Like
yeah.
she told Homelander, like, chill, we got this. You're gonna be okay. You're not gonna be in trouble. Then Homelander just says, no, we're gonna kill her. Like just lasers her in the head. Like,
oh, yeah.
Well, she confessed. It's like, how did you know what the next words out of her mouth were going to be? He's like, well, screw it. Who cares?
Homelander didn't give a fuck.
and leave it as
You know.
she's over there, just like I have to shred my
Resignation.
Yeah, I was going to
resignation
quit.
letter.
Nah, he would kill me if I did that.
Yeah.
That scene with the marketing for
Oh wait, we
Hunt-
have Jedi Mike is here.
Who the fuck? No, he's not here. Kick him out.
Why is he black? I
Kick
mean,
him out.
well,
Well, hey.
Hey, whoa,
Hey.
whoa, hey,
Hey.
whoa,
Oh, no.
hey, whoa. I'm glad you
Ay,
said
ay,
it.
ay.
Whoa!
Whoa.
what is wrong with his camera?
Y'all ain't
Why
got
is
Stuck
it-
in the
Makes sense.
multiverse.
I like
Gotta
how,
get him out.
you didn't say that at first. You're basically like Jake.
Yeah, yeah.
like his camera wasn't showing up. His camera's glitching.
Oh, wait, hold on.
He's in the club.
Oh, there you go.
Hey.
There you
I'm
go.
here.
There he is.
I'm here. I'm here. Sorry, it's a new camera.
Did you hear what he said about you? Did you?
Hope it was good.
Lance said, why is he black?
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Cancel him
Fighting.
down.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What the hell? Why you got baby face?
Oh,
What's going on?
God.
Oh, geez.
Stephen A. Smith thing that
What
they
is-
did.
oh my god!
like why you gotta
Oh.
be so mean?
Where are you
Oh,
getting
that's
this?
I got hillbilly teeth. What was that?
Oh, that's not bad.
Okay, and I need to know what program is that.
Yeah, what program is that?
That's his actual face.
Oh my god.
I know.
Oh, maybe that.
Omega turned herself on.
I don't want any part of this.
Darren, I was about to say, can you please turn the puppy butt off?
No.
No.
That's
No.
Just because you said something is back.
yeah. Look, Darren has to give us puppy butt. That's what he does.
You got
I mean,
the
that's
whole
fine.
goddamn bakery.
Hey, did you guys ever see that audience reaction of Across the Spider-Verse when Miles revealing himself to his mom and all of a sudden he
Yeah,
said,
well.
I'm Spider-Man, and then someone in the audience like, he's black?
Yes, I did see that. It's really good.
Just out of curiosity, did anybody get the Nancy Reagan joke during that marketing bit?
Yes.
Yes,
Absolutely.
yeah, I did.
In the
'cause,
boys?
Yeah.
apparently,
remember
no,
it.
Yeah,
this is actually
absolutely.
for real. Nancy Reagan was known to had that Gawk Gawk 200.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I heard that, I was like, whoa! But again, I don't know if a lot of
Yeah,
people
that's a
knew
real
that
thing.
reference, but it's like, wow, that is.
No, that's
No,
real.
this-
Like I
that's
said, when they
deep cut.
started posting all those, saying all those conspiracy theory stuff, I want to say about 90% of what the bullshit they were saying were actual conspiracy theories.
Somebody
Yeah.
said that like Homelander is basically like Hillary Clinton this season.
Yeah.
I
will say
definitely can
this.
see it.
I will
I can definitely see
I
it.
will say
Yeah, you
this.
can see it for sure.
So people on the press side who have seen the episodes early, I'm just saying that this week's episode 4, I think is very, very pivotal. Where I think with some people's criticism of Homelander, this is the first couple of episodes. I think you're gonna get more back into the original like boys writing
Ew.
and dissecting characters, and not just for Homelander, for everybody. Like this whole season's trope is your past coming back to haunt you, and just deciding whether to let go, repent for your sins, forgiveness, and other things and stuff like that. So I really enjoyed this week's episode. I think it's coming out this Thursday though, but yeah, stay tuned for that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
yep.
ready because I have thoroughly enjoyed this season so far.
Me
The first
too.
3 episodes.
Mhm. Me too.
I feel
Yeah,
big
love
fan.
it.
I feel
Yeah,
so
let-
bad for Mother's Milk's daughter. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
call the man Marvin. That's his
Just call
name.
him. Just call him
Marvin.
Eminem.
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 I love that.
Eminem. Yeah, call him Eminem. Ew.
I love that.
Like,
I love that so much.
the
Creativity.
fact that
They do.
Sister Sage is learning all of these people, like she's playing the cards right. She's doing what she needs to do. Then you got the Deep that's just trying not to be stupid. You got A-Train, who's his brother just basically came and just like read him in front of his. Wow.
That was a very
In front of
awkward
his
scene.
nephews.
Listen,
I will
I
say
understand
that was
you're
a
trying to
very.
make fun of him. Like, I understand you're trying to make fun of him, but also, do you reveal that to your sons? Hey, by the way, your dad was also in that lie too. Not only that your uncle's a fraud, but I was there. But now because I'm pissed at him, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth.
That was just
Come
an
on.
awkward scene. Just
He didn't-
because like
he
they're
didn't snake
there and then he
anybody.
just rolls up. I'm like, how the fuck you like? How'd you even know where they were? And how the fuck? I was like, what? Like, how'd you
Everybody's
get here so
GPS
quick
app on
too?
the
They just started
phone.
talking. It's like, the fuck?
Wait, can we
In a
talk about
wheelchair.
Will Ferrell being in the
Oh,
boys?
that was pretty good. That was really good.
What was his name? Like Ferrell Weep or something? Like,
No, I
what
think it's
was
just
it?
Will Ferrell. I'm pretty
No,
sure.
Will Ferrell.
It wasn't Will Ferrell. It was a play on Meryl Streep.
No,
I
think he
the
was.
director.
No, he just said that as a joke because he's going to win an Oscar. Because
Yeah. He's playing just the white savior in every
Yeah.
like
I
blind, the
thought
blind
Freedom
side.
Writers and
Yeah.
He said, was it too blindsidey for you? Like, I
Yeah.
said,
Blindside. There you go.
what?
What's that smell? What's that smell?
That's
an Oscar.
I love that guy too, the director.
I-
So funny, yeah.
I love him
Yeah.
in everything he's in, but I hated him in Black Lightning.
Back to Arrowverse shit. Of course.
I'm sorry. Hey, I'm just gonna say
He was in the last
Back
Final
Arrowverse
Destination
shit,
movie.
yeah.
that's all I'm gonna say is I hated him in that show. I loved him in the
Okay.
game though for
You're
the
cool.
2 episodes he was in
You're
there.
cool, man.
But
Who we
I
talking
hated
about?
him in Black Lightning.
The director and the boys.
I thought you meant Will Ferrell. I was like,
Yeah,
Will
I like
Ferrell
Will
for
Ferrell.
Black Lightning.
Will Ferrell
No.
and Black
The
Yeah, it
director
was.
guy.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if Will
Actor.
Ferrell was in
Jay
like
Byrne, I think his name.
who would Will Ferrell play in the Arrowverse? Jay
Gambit.
Garrett.
Sure.
I
Just play him.
I could see him as Jay Garrett.
He'll be Black Lightning.
He'd be Gleek, the monkey.
Yeah.
There you go. Mixie
Pariah.
Links, or his name is.
Pariah.
What's the
Yeah.
little guy? The Mixie Peely.
Dark Side. Will
Mixie
Ferrell played
Piddly.
Dark
The mixer
Side.
play?
Yeah, Mixie Plixie.
No, Will
or-
Ferrell's Dark Side. There you go.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Jesus.
Dark Side. They don't even
Stargirl.
CG him or anything. They just paint him
No.
like grayish.
But I mean, I give these episodes of The Boys for me were like we're ranging between like 8.5 out of 10. Like, yeah,
I agree. I agree.
Yeah,
I know you do. I know you do.
yeah, I agree with Chainsaw.
I thought it was a weird moment when Homelander kissed Invincible. That was a weird crossover
that was
moment.
that was weird.
Yeah.
It was
Like
weird,
deep
but
kiss too, like
but
Tony.
But
Mark-
yeah, it was deep.
honestly, Mark
What
the hell episode
Why are you so smooth? Why you look like Across the Spider-Verse now?
what app is this?
Dude, this is fucking
Snapchat.
weird.
You look like a DreamWorks character.
Did you just wink at us?
Is this Puss in Boots 3?
I'm slightly aroused. He winked at us.
He did wink. Do it again. Wink. Oh, come on. Come on.
Whoa.
But will anybody be tuning into the Marvel podcast?
No.
Fuck no. Ew.
Woke trash nonsense. Woke trash. Woke.
The fuck?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
even want to watch their movies. They want to listen to their podcast.
Unless I hear from people, they're just reusing the same audio they use for interviews for a premiere and whatnot, but they just put into the podcast, which I feel like they might
That's
do.
boring.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I think
That's
it's
something to do.
I think it's a really fun concept. Like it's
Yeah,
kind of
sure.
it's kind of weird because it's kind of just what we do on a weekly basis, but like from the source itself. So
Yeah.
I can definitely see like it being like again, you can like if you're getting actual stars on to talk about the projects and especially
the
like
thing.
for the comic stuff for them to actually maybe promote their Marvel comics, which it doesn't seem like they do very much. I'm down with it if it's like if they're actually giving us something cool and it's not just like, oh, let's give them the most bare base thing we can possibly cook up. But I mean, the fact they're getting Kevin Feige on for an episode is kind of
Well, I mean,
like,
I think
cool.
because he's probably agreeing and probably,
yeah.
having the fun sport. I mean, because I think back on Chris Hardwick, he interviewed Kevin Feige years ago, back
Correct.
around 2013, And that was pretty significant back then because he hardly did interviews like that long. So
Yeah.
if they can do stuff like that where it's like long formed conversations and not like little sound bites and shit of stuff we've already heard,
Yeah.
okay. But if it's like a regurgitated bullshit we could find somewhere else, then what's the point? It's stupid.
If it's like the show's podcast that now shows get like Peacemaker, Last
You
of Us,
understand
House of
reference?
Dragon.
Yeah.
If it's like that, I'll tune into it. If it's stuff that I
Everybody
can
else
see
is
at,
good.
at,
it's
at
kind of like
you know,
with earlier
Josh
today.
Harwood's
They,
podcast, then yeah.
yeah, like earlier today they had like Wizards of the Coast was announcing they essentially Dungeons and Dragons 5.5 whatever, and they had like some little reveal video. I was like, okay, what are they going to tell us? You know, give us an idea of what the new rules are? No, it was just a bunch of this. It was like an hour long of just talking about nothing. So, we have new art and we have new rules, and we have new rules that a lot of people gave us feedback on, and we have new art that people. It was just an hour of just that. I'm like,
Yeah.
you aren't going to tell me anything I don't already fucking know.
I want Kevin Feige to answer questions about
Yeah.
behind the scenes shit and stuff that we may not know, or just talk about the process.
Yeah. Why was Terrence Howard actually fired?
I know a guest.
Is it
they should
because
bring
he's
on.
Why
insane?
is Blade in developmental hell?
No, no.
Yeah.
You get Mahershala Ali to come on. That's who you need to get to talk to.
Why are you reading
I
this?
want,
First episode.
I
I want to hear
Club
him say some
Shay Shay-
motherfucker is always trying to ice skate a boy.
I want the Club Shay Shay of the Marvel universe.
Oh,
I want
that'd be sick.
Edward
Yes.
Norton. I want
Damn,
freaking
Feige.
I want freaking Terrence Howard. Man, they got me away from Iron Man, man. You know, they got rid of
Williams
me
is
from
Iron
Iron
Man.
I would love.
You know,
that.
yeah.
That'd be
I
amazing.
want Terrence Howard.
Just
I want
get
Edgar Wright.
Cat
You
Williams.
know Edgar Wright. You know Edgar Wright. You know,
Just interview Cat for no reason, just like talk about Hollywood.
just get him
fucking-
on.
My 35 treatises on New Mac.
see now you see hydrogen. Okay.
Oh Lord.
I'd pay good money for that. I'd pay for that.
I hope there's a Charlie Cox episode because I'd love to hear
That'd be cool.
him working
Yeah.
on the Netflix series
Oh,
and then
yeah.
getting that call. He's talked about it before, but I'd like to hear like an actual like full blown
That's true.
Yeah.
discussion
I
about.
would like
him.
to hear him talk about the old version of the new.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
that's what you're
that,
saying.
Born
Okay.
Again.
like that,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah,
leading
okay.
into, and then maybe talk about the fact that they were going down a path of that original
okay.
run of Born Again that wasn't good, and they had to reboot
Yeah.
shit. They had to
You know
fix
what
it
I
up.
hear him talk about like his role, like how does it, like how it feels like that you're back, but that you're getting put in so much stuff
Yeah.
in like so little time, but you got actors that are being cast in roles that like aren't being fast tracked at all. Like he's in the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. He was
in
in
She-Hulk.
Echo. He was in
Yep.
She-Hulk. Like,
No
bro,
Way
you're
Home.
everywhere. And
Yeah.
Mahershala is just
I think they're doing all that because Daredevil's like that was the
Kevin.
that was the most popular show in the Netflix era,
Yeah.
true.
and they're making it very clear he's not going to go anywhere, and I bet he's going to be in Avengers 5. They're going to
Yeah.
have Daredevil show up, so it's all set up. It's all set up.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, and just in terms of this podcast, not to go back for a second, but like I'm wondering if it's going to be kind of like what Agents of Shield did, where at first they're like, "Here's Nick Fury and here's Lady Shiv and here's all these characters," and by season 3, it's like, "Oh, it's this one writer that worked on one project this one time. I guess we can have her." You know what I mean? Like I think they'll come in very hot and then they'll just fall off.
Well,
at some
it
point.
also depends because I bet they'll have people who are there as they're promoting a new movie, and
Yeah.
then they'll have them come back again. Because I can tell you, like when Avengers 5 and Secret Wars, they're going to have a lot of, and they're probably going to bring back like some of those actors from like the old Fox
that'd be
era
cool.
and go,
Yeah.
come on, do a pod. Let's talk about your X-Men films, and let's talk about you returning in the MCU and Secret
Yeah, that'd be
Wars.
cool.
You know, stuff like that'll be if they do it right. If this
Yeah.
is what they're doing, if
What if?
I'm down for it.
what if exactly what if?
Yep.
And ask the question.
And the
there's
thing
so
is,
many like
Yeah.
there's so many people at Marvel, from the past, present, the future, from the writers to like the producers.
Yeah.
You can even get like the makeup people being like, what was it like to come into this world and work on
they
like
put makeup on Chris Pratt's face
whatever.
and make him look
Yeah.
decent.
Yeah.
James
What was
Gunn
Hugo
talk
Weaving's
about
like in the
Marvel.
first Captain America?
Let's talk about the makeup you did to make him look like Garfield. Like, no, that's complete. That was animated too. That was a complete
Jedi and
Sony.
these Mike, bro. These filters.
Yeah.
God damn.
Pride Month.
What?
Oh yeah.
It's like-
What?
Pride.
Oh my gosh.
He's not lying.
It is Pride Month. I don't know why you're laughing. It's kind of fucked up. He's laughing.
Yeah, Lance.
Wow.
Yeah, I have a
Lance
lot of,
hates me.
I have
How's
a
wrong
lot
with
of
you?
friends who are trans and gay. You know.
Yeah, get him out of here.
Rhyme.
I hope he never
Oh.
comes back.
I'm an ally. All right, I'm an ally.
Mhm.
All right, I
What?
gotta head out. It's dinner time. I was only gonna be here for a
Oh.
few minutes anyways.
Can I have some? What are you having for dinner?
Food?
What
I
kind
I
of
was
food?
gonna make a steak, but I ain't
That
feel like
sounds good.
taking the
Yeah.
time to
Food.
cook it, so I was like,
That-
screw it.
the food that goes in
Yeah.
here. In there.
It's a lot of things that go in there. Duh, you saw the boys.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
the boys.
Yeah.
Apparently, I
Episode-
fell asleep last night on the Discord call. I can't still fucking remember that. Was
I
actually-
didn't get
okay,
an. I
who
didn't
was
get an invite to the
okay.
Discord call.
Was I
Yeah, me
snoring?
neither.
Whoever was
No.
there was no snoring. I didn't hear nothing. Okay,
It was
thank
just
God.
quiet.
But I was like nothing, just like dead air. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if I was actually going to jump in because my interview went over. So I was like, I don't know if I could jump in. And my wife's like, fine, I guess you can do it. I'm like,
Well, I appreciate. Tell her I appreciate her, and I appreciate you. And this is just a precursor to what you're gonna get tomorrow at Council of Creators.
oh boy.
Oh shit.
Shameless plug.
The train wreck is coming again. Yes, I know.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then it's gonna be even worse on a pipeline. Thursday.
Okay.
That's negative. You,
Yeah.
you
Screw
leave
you, Lance.
You leave that good boy alone. That's a good boy right there. He's a good boy.
I'm doing shameless plugs. I'm promoting.
Tap, tap, tap.
All right. Bye, everybody, and bye,
Bye.
dude. My baby.
Bye.
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 Bye. The fuck?
Bye.
The fuck? I can't even exit out here. What?
There you go.
Who the hell?
Who the
was that
fuck
guy?
was that?
I don't know.
But anywho, how do we feel about this?
Huh?
Blue Beetle animated series. People like the movie.
I was
believe
hoping
it when I see it.
I was hoping that he'd be brought back in live action first because I love Zolo Merduena. I butchered that pronunciation. but-
Cholo
I mean,
Medulla.
I don't know what the fuck you said.
How do we know he's not? Right? Teen Titans could come out first, and he's part of the cast. We don't know.
That'd
Yeah.
be cool.
Well, true, that's true. But I mean, I guess this is good that we're getting like news on like animation and other stuff that's attached.
Why are you getting more
to the DCU.
cartoony?
Because I mean, I'm just glad because he's basically saying like now that'll be like the one version of Blue Beetle that we get. It'll always be the same character because then you have this news. Our characters can move in and out of animation. Or why are they in the? My kids are going nuts right now. I guess
They're
their
trending.
excited for the Blue Beetle show.
What's trending? Let's see.
So our characters can move in and out of animation or jump into a game or onto the big screen, but they will remain consistent throughout. Same character, same history, same actor. Is that a dig at Marvel because Marvel can't secure their actors to, voice? No,
I think it's
because,
more a dig at DC because they have
Yeah.
4 different Flashes and they're all played
Sure,
by
That's
it's
true.
different
like
people or some shit.
Arrowverse and Tomorrowverse and DCU.
Or the fact that
and-
CW couldn't do Batman for like years
Yeah.
or never,
And when
They
they
couldn't
did,
do
they
it.
would kill them off instantly. Or
But they
Right.
could do
joke.
Superman. I'm like, you let them have Superman, but you won't let them get a proper Batman.
This is the point I was saying. Like, it's not a TV. Like, Superman is a great TV character for years, for over decades, right? 10 years of Smallville, Lois and Clark, right? Again, like TV wise, Superman has made a staple, made history. Now, when it comes to like cinematically, yes, in terms of overall genre, I keep saying this ever since Superman 2, every single Superman movie has either been divisive or 50-50 or whatever. After Superman 3, then you had Superman Returns or Superman 4, The Quest
4,
of Peace.
I was gonna say.
Yes, yeah.
Classic Nuclear Man. Come on.
Yeah, I skipped over that for a reason. But anyway,
What? That's a classic.
right, it was exactly. But what I'm saying is, like, for Batman, there was an actual rule that they couldn't use him on television. So I think that having this going to cross platforms and animation is something like what CW did. They briefly did, which I didn't like, which is they did that CW Seed with Vixen animated series.
Oh, yeah.
You
And
know,
they just
stuff,
turn it
but-
into a movie later or something.
No, they just they had a character into Legends or something like that, but
Okay.
she was an Arrow for a bit, but yeah, it's same voice actors and stuff like that. But again, I think this will be hopefully setting the stage for Charlotte to come back, because again, if the Teen Titans movie, if it ever sees the light of day, and I hope it does, but I need to be a concurrent, like a consistent universe for me.
I
to
trust James Gunn to actually follow through.
I agree.
This is
I
actually
agree.
a studio now. I trust him to actually follow through and not just get our hopes up. Because I will say it again.
Yes.
After seeing Bat Boys Ride or Die this weekend,
Hell
WB Zaslav are idiots for letting them go.
Yeah.
Because I
The
have no
directors,
doubt Batgirl would have been a cinematic masterpiece. Because seeing what they did with the one shot in Bad Boys,
Oh yeah,
Camera.
that shit was cool as
the
shit.
That was
camera
really cool.
work, like
I wish it was longer, honestly.
the gun
Yeah.
toss.
Yeah,
Like
that
we
was-
saw,
that was
we
in the
saw-
trailer. I was
we
like,
saw
what?
it in the trailer, but
Yeah.
it looked even better.
It did
in
look
the,
better.
like, the
In the
final
context, it
finish
was much better. Yeah.
I said, dude, like
And those directors, I think who they directed Bad Boys
last
for
Bad Boys
Life, they
also.
might be
Yeah.
attached to the next Spider-Man film.
Yeah.
Cool.
Which
And I'm
would be
like,
great.
That's a good
imagine
choice.
those camera shots. No, because they also did Miss Marvel too, which
Mhm.
I enjoyed Miss Marvel,
I
the
did
look, the
too.
style,
Yeah.
like the style
Yeah.
of it and everything.
The filmmaking
Um,
wasn't like crazy though. I don't think they direct all episodes, right? Didn't they, just,
They only did the first one, which was
Yeah.
one of the best. I thought.
Yeah,
Like
okay.
that one looked the most
Great intro.
creatively.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope these
Yeah.
guys are like the new the Crank guys, where they just keep going crazy with like camera work and stuff. Because those guys are gone. They've been gone for a little while.
they need to
But,
stay with Bad. Like when we get Bad Boys 5, I'm trying to
Yeah.
brainstorm a title. Bad
this
Boys,
one should be called Bad Boys for
even
Life.
Better.
Yeah, it
I
should
don't know.
have. Yeah.
Why was the last one called Bad Boys for Life or Bad Boys Forever? They could have called it that.
Wait,
I don't
can
know.
we just say
Oh,
they
no.
made Reggie cool?
Oh yeah,
Reggie
dude,
was
dude,
MVP.
Reggie was
Listen, Let me
MVP.
tell you this: the whole
Reggie's so
audience.
good.
'Cause I saw the press screen. It was a whole black audience. Listen, if you follow this franchise from the beginning,
Yeah.
right? Reggie was always the butt of. I felt I was
Yeah.
Reggie because, like, he was what 15. We're like the youngins. How the older
More or less.
generation. Was. Now we got some meat in our bones. We're getting married. Oh, where's my ring at? Oh, I went to
Uh-oh.
gym.
Uh-oh.
Boom.
Mhm,
Damn.
mhm.
You
There
gotta keep it on.
Got
Keep it on.
caught.
Yeah, well, this is metal. You don't want to lift dumbbells with this. It scrapes
That's
up the.
that's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
But anyway, you're married. You're making a living and stuff. Now I'm cooking some damn chicken on this grill.
That's the ending, the final
He
shot
said-
of it.
he said-
Him being like,
He killed 15 motherfuckers.
He
yo,
killed
that was
50 people in the
that
house.
was a
I'm
badass scene.
gonna let him cook the damn chicken.
Goddamn chicken.
Chicken. the entire argument he ready to start. I'm gonna let him cook the chicken.
He just stood there like,
Yeah, he just standing there. Like, I'm gonna
oh,
kill 15 motherfuckers in
Look,
my
I
house.
just-
I don't
I
know.
just
I don't know why
thought
we're
that
living in
was
that
a
house
good
anymore.
moment.
15 people died in it.
But it was just a good natural moment. But I think that took
yeah.
build up to where they did
Yeah.
the franchise. They were able to do that because
Yeah.
aside from that, they also had other cameos in the film too. That
Yeah,
was good.
Fletcher.
That was just like added a little sprinkle of spice and flavor to it. Come on.
Hey, I'm
Yeah.
just gonna say
They brought
I'm
back
glad-
Fletcher. I was like, what? Fletcher's
mad
like such
Fletcher-
a small character. Yeah, I was a little upset. about
I'm
that,
mad
but-
they killed off Fletcher, but
Yeah,
I'm
they killed his
glad.
ass.
I'm glad they got rid of DJ Khaled.
DJ Khaled, I was like,
Yeah.
in such.
I got the film. I got the
Yeah.
film.
and then immediately he's just standing there and they just run his ass over.
I got the
He
film with
blew
me.
up. Then he blew up on top, like they set
Yeah,
him on
good.
fire.
They set him on fire.
he'll be in the next one charred up and stuff. It's like, hey, you thought I was dead. It's
Hey,
another
remember
one.
remember what you did to my hand? Yeah. When
I
you
brought
hit
the
my
fan
hand
with
hammer,
me.
He was so happy to try to get them, but it's just like this
He
move,
fucking
like they keep
failed
upping
horribly.
the ante, and it's like you just
Yeah.
imagine like the stuff that, like, bro, the cinematography from when
Looks
Marcus
good.
was like when he was like having his heart attack.
Bro,
Oh,
that-
yeah.
That whole scene,
that shocked me.
I'm
Yeah.
sitting in the theater and like what they were doing, like him like seeing his body on the ground, him seeing the captain, all
Bad
of that,
Boy
seeing the
spiritual.
beach.
It was a spiritual.
I'm sitting there, I'm like, this is freaking beautiful.
And did you see
Like
the
the
shot
way it's
when he-
shot.
When he came back to the on the hospital bed,
Yes.
and his whole clothes like it switched in the
Cool.
wardrobe.
Yeah,
and
it switches,
he-
yeah.
I was like, "Yo, that was a cool."
I said, man, wow. Hey, did you see the Michael Bay cameo?
Yeah,
though?
Michael Bay came in. Nobody in my theater. Same thing for the last movie when he showed up in that too, because he was in the wedding
Yeah.
for the last movie.
He was
he
was the one that was doing like
he's
the
Yeah,
on the mic doing the toast. Or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah, whatever. But yeah, the same thing. Both audiences didn't give a shit. Michael Bay didn't even know who he was. I'm sure. But
I'm like, this is the guy that did Bad Boys 2,
Yeah, one.
arguably the best
Yeah,
Bad
and one.
Boys.
he did one
Yeah.
also.
He did one.
I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure.
I
one
can't
and two.
tell. I can't tell he did one. Two.
He definitely did
left
two.
mark.
Yeah.
Two. What are you doing, Darren?
Why? He's just changing his picture up. What's wrong?
Paparazzi. TMZ.
He's hilarious. But I just want to say, like, this movie was like spectacular. Martin Lawrence was in his comedy bag in this.
Oh
movie.
yeah.
He's really
I mean, he
good.
was in the last one too. I like how he was still funny in the first two, but like they made his ass goofy as fuck in these last two movies. With age, he got goofier. It's fine.
I need some. First of all, I'm like, bro, a bite of a hot dog and Skittles gave you a heart attack, bro.
Wow.
Hey,
said,
3W,
wow.
check the
Oh,
back
probably
chat.
all that dancing too. But,
No, I say I put it. I'd let y'all know the camera in the back chat.
Pop Cam Pro. Okay. I'm gonna have to look into that. But man, like this film, 10 out of 10 for me. First of all, we need a Bad Boy spinoff. They did it. They gave us a spinoff with Marcus's sister. That went nowhere.
yeah,
Give us
that went
one with
nowhere.
Reggie and Armando. Because can we talk about the
them
prison
two working
fight?
together.
Can we talk about the prison fight? We thought
yeah.
Reggie's fight scene was cold. The prison fight. First, those dudes are dead. All right. They're all dead.
Besides the one he didn't kill.
He was throwing.
He decided not to kill that one guy, even though he definitely killed every other motherfucker with the spinning fan blade of weight death. Like they just keep hitting motherfuckers with.
My thing is, it's like y'all.
You hit me once with a hammer, I'm dead. There's no way.
Y'all didn't see that coming, bro. Like y'all really didn't see that coming.
Oh
Wow.
damn! Oh man, I looked away for half a second. Oh look, it's Martin Lawrence in the next Bad Boys movie.
Oh no. Hey, you know, it ain't about 50 years.
Martin Lawrence's
Back in
head, he
my
looks like a
day.
bobblehead.
Yeah.
Dude, Martin Lawrence's head
Where's
keeps
my
getting bigger.
Skittles? Where my Skittles?
Hey, when he was trying to get the Skittles and the Kool-Aid, the jelly beans and the Kool-Aid.
Oh my
Oh yeah. No, yeah, that was good. He's like, oh, licorice one. Nobody likes that shit.
He's like,
He's
Marcus, come on. I said, bro.
Dude, I love that part where he builds them up at the end. It's like we bad boys. It's like good stuff. I love that movie. I need to watch it again.
Hey, I do too because it's the part with the alligator. And he said, Marcus,
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I can't die. He said, you not gonna do nothing. And I'm like, gee, then Duke just came back and bit his arm.
Yeah, alligator racist.
Let's talk about Mr. Fantastic and how I just
He was
knew from the
albino
beginning.
too.
He was,
he was
evil.
albino. Yeah. So you might be right, actually.
Hey, I'm just gonna say I knew Mr. Fantastic was evil this entire movie.
Of course, so you get
man,
Ian Grufford or whatever his name is. If you get him, he's evil.
Listen, normally I saw him on the cast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope. Listen, it got Deadpool 3. I understand we expecting a lot of cameos, but for us, the people grew up with, like the old school Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four one.
Listen, I don't care how bad. Like I understand how bad whatever the movies was. Like the first one has a special place in my heart as a kid, whatever. But he was a good Mr. Fantastic.
He was good.
Y'all, like he the and just to see him once, he get now he get the white hair and all that stuff like that. Come on, that'd be cool.
You're a little chunkier though. Like I was looking at him, I said, "Oh, you put on a little weight." Okay.
I haven't seen him in a long time.
I know,
I can't even think of the last movie I saw him and was
Jessica Alba still looks useful.
Horrible Bosses, maybe.
Aged.
Yeah.
But it's
I thought everybody was good in those Fantastic Four movies. Even like Jessica Alba was fine. Like she wasn't like great or anything.
blonde. Like making her a blonde was weird, but yeah,
a little bit.
But it's still it was like Bad Boy, like him being. Did anybody check on the helicopter pilot? I feel like they just
they did.
Yeah,
He like
right,
tapped him and he was like
right.
moving at one point.
Right.
Yeah.
She shot down the plane. That scene with the helicopter coming, with the plane coming in there. I'm like, dude. I said, ain't no way Will Smith and Martin Lawrence actually dodged that plane in real life. Ain't no way. Like that's it. It was so cool though. It was. Oh, can we talk about how Armando told Vanessa Hudgens? He's like, "You are fine."
Oh, you are fine.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
Which they actually hit a note. Didn't that? I think the wedding scene when they were talking to each other, when they shot that, they both found out they were having babies. You know, so that Vanessa Hudgens told him, "Oh yeah, I'm about to have a baby. I just found out I was pregnant." And then he just said, "Oh yeah, well my wife just told me that she's pregnant." So I was like, "Yeah, they both told each other at the same time." And that frame of them talking at the wedding was like when they found out. So yeah,
that's cute.
Oh, that's cool.
Beautiful.
yeah,
Nice.
Hey, but them being together was so obvious. Like,
of course.
Yeah, of course.
Is there somebody missing from that crew?
Yeah, it was what's his name? It's that guy. He was just in that
dude
fucking
off
Anne Hathaway
Riverdale.
movie.
Yeah.
Where was
he
in that Anne
at?
Hathaway movie that was
The Eye of
forgot.
You.
Anne Hathaway or Julia Moore?
It's that guy, whatever that actor is.
Charles Melton. Yep.
Charles Melton.
Yeah,
there you
yeah.
go. He was in that
I
movie.
was like, I knew there was 3. I was like, you know,
Maybe
young
it was somebody
bucks.
else.
But yeah, they just took the favorites, I guess. I don't know.
The way he reacted when he got shot, though, was hilarious. He's like, oh my God. Oh,
Oh shit!
oh.
I hate politicians.
I hate politicians.
He said, you're not going to shoot me. You don't want to shoot me. You're right, I don't want to feed you to an alligator. I said, that's how you do that.
Yeah.
That's how you do that. Hey, but can we talk about, like, first of all, I didn't know the captain had a daughter, let alone that she was a
that was a Better Call
FBI
Saul
agent.
lady too.
Right.
That seems so random, but she played I hate when they cast female characters in roles like this. I just the no nonsense cop that just won't listen to anything. I hate seeing
almost every Bad
role.
Boys movie we have that for both male and female. Like just like even here we had the
true.
FBI agent that just came in. The FBI agent that was just a dick the entire time, and he had like no purpose in the plot at all. Like
I thought he was gonna be evil.
Yeah. Maybe he was there to make you think he'll be evil, not Mr. Fantastic, but yeah.
Yeah. So it's just like, but it's like when
No
her daughter was telling her, he saved my life. She stood and that made you stop. Like Armando protected her with his life.
Right. And also that was horribly acted. I'm not gonna lie with her. She's just like,
yeah.
Go before I change my mind.
Oh, yeah.
Why would you still change your mind? Where did Darren go? Bye, Darren. Oh, did he write in a private chat? Okay.
I gotta pop out.
Let's all just leave.
Where did Jedi go?
I have no idea.
I'm gonna leave too.
It's the 4 attractive guys.
4.
Yes.
There it is.
There's 5 people.
I'm leaving out 3 dubs.
What the fuck?
What just happened?
We don't know.
I don't know.
What just
I have
happened?
no idea what's happening.
Did anybody have a problem with Teresa getting recast?
I was so confused. And so everybody in the theater around like, no, he got remarried. No, he didn't. You know, like that's the woman from Why Did I Get Married? Part 1 and 2 with Tyler Perry. And ironic, her husband's name was Marcus in those Tyler Perry movies.
Oh.
So yeah, I was like, come on, what's this?
I thought it was funny how they got rid of all the snacks. And he came home. He's like, he said, Mike, I'll give you $2,000 for some ding dong.
For Skittles. Or whatever.
I said, you're paying that much for snacks.
Well, look at his house. He got a nice ass house.
The whole family is vegetarian now. I said, that's crazy. I said,
fuck
the whole
that.
family.
While Reggie eating the Doritos on the side. Like, I'm off the point, sir.
Reggie left out that fight with not
You
one
better
scratch,
deploy.
not one bullet wound, nothing. Left
Nothing.
out. Hey, first of all, who had the boy? They didn't put the boy in the closet during the fight scene.
No, Mama had that's a good question. But
He was just out in the house. They forgot him. Whoops.
That's terrible. That is horrible.
This is a scene of him in the bedroom just listening to all the murder happening.
He's just like, what is going on?
Because
I was
apparently
sitting there watching bullet holes go through the floor.
Considering all the shit that's gone down in his life, you'd think he would have some sort of a panic room or something, not just a closet.
Exactly.
Like bullets were whizzing by. I'm like, yeah, I mean, if they just shot a little bit lower, it would have not ended well. But this is a fun little action movie.
I hope they got rid of the knife that Reggie used to carve up that one guy.
No, they just they washed it off. They used it later.
I just know. I just said Reggie and Armando gotta have a team up movie. Something. Give us a mini series on Netflix or something.
or just
Just get them something.
Yeah.
The Sun.
A Knuckles style like spin-off movie. or show?
Yeah,
Oh God, not Knuckles.
the sons, because
He'll be better.
didn't Marcus have 2 other kids
Whoa.
in the
No.
in the original Bad Boys movies? He had 2
He had
sons.
a daughter. No,
It's
No,
been
I don't.
20
had-
years.
He
I
had
do
2
not
sons. In
remember.
Bad Boys 1, he had 2 sons
It's been
along
30
with the
years.
daughter.
They're probably fucking doing their own side.
I don't remember
story.
that.
Bro, he had 2 sons.
I don't remember.
Mike was when Mike was staying at the house with Teresa and the kids.
Well,
He
yeah.
had 2 sons, bro.
But it's been 30 years, so they're probably gone. They're in their 30s at that
Probably
point.
Bro, they
in
disappeared in
college,
the
they
second.
graduated.
They disappeared in the second movie, bro.
Oh, did they? Well, that was like 8 years. Maybe they.
I find that hilarious that they just said forget the mother kid.
Yeah,
Fuck
they
them
left
kids.
with Gabrielle Union because apparently she wasn't in this wedding. But
Hey,
he
at
was
least-
maybe.
mentioned.
Hey, at least they acknowledged her. At
Yeah.
least they acknowledged the sister.
Okay, what now? I was so surprised with the woman, or at least I guess that's his physical therapist when he got shot and stuff. But
Yeah.
oh, I'm trying some new shit. Okay, my bad. But yeah,
I
Yeah.
find it random how he just got married, but that was 4 years ago. So
Yeah, it's been 4 years.
yeah.
Well,
I
they
just didn't know
say
it
in
was
the
a-
movie it's been a couple years since everything went down since the last movie. So
But would it be cool to have Gabrielle Union back just a callback to 2? I don't know. I
they
mean,
should get what's her name from the first movie also. Tay Leone, was that her name? She in the
What's her
first
name? The witness, right? Let me see.
Yeah. What happened to her in the first movie? It's been a little while. She lived, right?
I think she's as old as William H. Macy now, ain't she?
Yeah. Well, no, I don't mean as like 11. Just bring her back. Do like a.
At least they
Legacy
brought
thing.
back
They brought back Fletcher. Why not?
They brought back the Jamaicans.
Yeah. See, they bring everybody back.
Tia Leone.
Yeah, Tay Leone. There you
Or Tia, yeah.
go. Wow. You could do that. You can bring her back. I don't know. I need to rewatch the first 2 movies again. It's been a long time.
whoa, okay.
Oh,
I didn't
brick
know I
wall.
could do that. I didn't know I could do that. Sorry, y'all, I just got this. My wife just got this for me, so
When she gave you the camera, did you say, "Oh, baby"?
no, I just gave her one.
Oh wait. What do you mean by that?
Hey.
Hey.
Not coming soon, 2025.
Jedi-
I guess.
Wait, really?
And that mic is bricked up right
I'm
now.
prophesying.
Oh,
He's
I have
I was like, dude, that's big. I was like, oh shit.
I know. I gotta talk to you. I gotta talk to you on the back end from me,
Okay.
you know, brother.
Oh,
But you have, you have a beautiful family, and seriously, I hope you had a very good Father's Day. Anybody else on the panel too? I hope you guys had a
I
blessing.
did.
No.
I know Gore had a great Father's Day. He has
Oh,
7 illegitimate children.
Yeah. They all showed up at the same day.
I ain't got no kids.
See, I almost
Yeah,
got you, Miguel. I almost got you.
They almost got.
Wait, what?
I almost escaped.
I'm about 6 months too early, but just give it time. Yes.
But yeah, Bad Boys was freaking amazing. I honestly I still have not watched My Adventures with Superman, but I have
haven't
been
either.
seeing the weirdos online that are like, oh my god, they took so much from Invincible. Oh my god, they took so much from Dragon
Wait,
Ball.
They didn't take the animation because the animation's better. That's for sure.
Yeah, Invincible is literally a ripoff of Superman. So if you're accusing a
Is it?
Superman show
They-
from ripping off a show that rips off Superman, you're stupid. Also, if you're saying that they're taking too much from Dragon Ball, which a lot of people on TikTok are, it's an anime inspired show. And Akira Toriyama literally just died. So
Yeah, probably during the production of the show. So
Yeah, they obviously. I saw the Android 18 costume.
yeah, comparison. Yeah, she looks
Cars
just like
wearing-
Android 18.
like, and when people talking about some apparently Kara's evil or in this, I'm like, this
What?
isn't the first time
That's
that
not-
Kara would be evil.
That's not the right Superman.
Girl, bitch.
No, they're saying
Yeah,
because
that
Kara
is the
did.
right Superman.
They said
That
they
is-
they said Kara did that to Clark, and that's something that Goku would do. But that's a move that any flying character would do.
I don't know. I haven't seen
These
it. so-
motherfuckers want to
Same, haven't
complain.
seen it.
I'm sure there's people that complain
They-
about every single
they
thing.
said-
on the internet.
They said they copied Invincible, which
Yeah.
this is from Justice League Unlimited, which was in 2006, before Invincible even came out.
What, that
So
one
they're-
shot.
Yeah, with the double fist hammer
Yeah.
that he's doing right here.
The move
That's
against
Supergirl.
Darkseid.
Yeah.
Anybody
Yeah,
that says Invincible came up with this is a fucking
And
moron.
they're saying that Supergirl copied Invincible,
yeah, I get it.
and
I didn't see that.
Unlimited happened before Invincible. So
yeah, well, either way, they're idiots because I'm sure it happened way before that happened. It's
Also, there's
in
nothing
that
wrong
Superman
with
animated show because it's not like the most ingenious move ever. It's literally just this. I'm sure some wrestler came up with that.
Also, it's
And
not a bad
Kirk.
thing if you homage animation. I mean, how many times have we
Yeah, Kirk,
fucking
exactly.
seen in live
Kirk-
action and animation
Yeah,
the
the lizard
Akira
guy.
slide with the Wonder Body?
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
Mhm.
Kirk from 1960.
yeah. When
did
he's
it
fighting
first.
the Gorn or whatever, he does that. He goes, "Ugh." Nah, I ripped off.
Ripped off Invincible. That is like way before its time.
Mhm.
Yeah. Anyway,
But yeah,
show sucks anyway.
I think that's where I still haven't watched that, and I still have to catch up on Star Wars Acolyte. I was too busy. It was my wife's birthday this weekend. I had to and then
Excuses.
Father's Day. No excuses. I was having a good time. But what I do want to talk about is me and Gore, we share a love of video games, and
Oh, did you see what
It's
dropped
only
today?
us two.
Did you see what dropped today?
and Ronan. And it's a video game that was announced, like 2 years ago, that's getting ready to drop in October of this year. No, not Sonic. Dragon Ball Sparking. Oh, we're gonna talk about that Street Fighter though. Capcom versus
You
Marvel.
talk about Marvel.
Oh yeah, Marvel too.
Yeah,
The
we'll
relaunch,
do the direct stuff soon.
which is stupid. It's
No
stupid.
Xbox.
No Xbox, no PS5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you get on
Wait,
PS4,
really?
No, wait,
Yeah,
I thought I heard
they'll make
PS5
an
is getting a
announcement after
physical
launch.
release.
Yeah.
PS4 is
Is it?
getting a physical. It's not coming to PS5
Ah.
though. I mean, if you get PS4, you can play it on your PS5.
Yeah,
so that's-
right.
But like, I'm a collector, so I'm like, I want the PS5 box. I wanted to say PS5 on my box.
That's one on PC.
Yeah, it would
Yeah.
probably be a better idea to get it on Steam anyway, because the community is usually more active when it comes to fighting games on there. so-
Yeah.
and this is like 7 games, so you're gonna want a pretty big community.
Mhm.
They're gonna
So
be bouncing back and forth.
I'm excited. I'm very excited about that.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
but it's just something about when it's a new game and they're giving you something. Everybody wants to say that all Dragon Ball games are the same. They want to say, "Oh, all you're doing is retreading the same story." Well, Thursday,
Uh-oh.
after me and Gore talked about it Tuesday, the demos from the Summer Games Fest came out. Everybody, the embargo.
16.
Huh?
I had another one later.
What did you say, Obama?
25 different Gokus later.
Oh yeah, but
DLC.
the embargo, the review embargo lifted.
Oh, it's got that
So,
light skins there.
Everybody started talking about it and talking about it. In Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, the one thing I'm most impressed with is that you can now create your own stories and scenarios. And
Yeah, that was crazy. I
Okay,
need to
yeah,
see
that's
that.
actually pretty interesting.
I didn't see any like demos of that. Like I just saw it in that little like 8-minute video they released of game modes. I want to see like a full on like because you could create your own
and share it.
battles. It's to the point where you could even make the little intro where like all the Dragon Ball Z.
Make the little
episodes, like,
intro,
yeah.
make the title card, choose the dialogue, choose the
Yeah.
music.
That's great.
That's freaking crazy. As well as during the story, you can choose what path you want to take. So
Yeah.
they like it's one like they already said that some people have done where instead of Piccolo going with Goku to rescue Gohan, Krillin will go, and then
Yeah.
Piccolo and Roshi will show up, and Piccolo and Roshi will defeat Raditz, and Goku will live. So how does that affect the story going forward?
This is the problem with that though. Did you hear what they're doing though with it?
What?
They're more episodes, so they're all going to be separated. Supposedly, that's it. So
Well,
it's not
it-
going to
it
like,
seems
like
like- is
when
this a
that happens, and then you go to the
multiversal
Namek saga. It's not going to matter. They're not going to bring
Yeah.
that up. So
Yeah, like,
it
but
seems like.
I mean, hey, it's a step in the right direction.
Oh, it's so
because
cool.
they did that
As replay
with.
value.
It's like they're pulling what they did with Xenoverse and just making it like on a grander scale.
Yeah.
And they said power scaling is back. So
Cool.
if you pick a weakling,
You're fucked.
you pick a weakling. Like I'm
You're
not gonna
Krillin, you're done.
I'm not gonna fight anybody online with Hercule. Like no,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna fight anybody online with Yamcha. Hell no. Why would I do that? Like
Yeah.
power scaling is back. The load screens. There is no loading screen between fights.
Yeah, dude, that was cool. The when you're picking your character, it shows them posing, and then it just zooms out of the pose. It's like Mortal Kombat 1 does that too, where they
Right
like go
into the
do
fight.
this and right into the fight. The power of the SSD.
Like you choose your stage first, you choose your music, then you choose the person. Like that's really cool. I get it. Like that's just the character select screen right now. Everybody was freaking out. Like it's still the demo. I don't like the fact that they have like all the different forms already listed out.
Separated
you should have Goku early and have whatever form that is. Goku mid, have whatever form that is. Goku super, then have whatever form that you can select.
All separate.
Like but they're all separate.
Yeah, they're all just like that big.
Like the initial image was just straight Goku.
Yeah, it's like half the thing is Goku, which I get it. Goku, he's like the face of the game, I guess, or the series, I guess.
Franchise.
Yeah.
But then they confirmed that Sean Schimmel is gonna be in so much trouble because he did a panel I guess like yesterday where he said like that he was like it's like it was weird getting back into like having to change his voice for the different Super Saiyan forms, and he confirmed that he had to change his voice to Super Saiyan 4. And I was like, I don't think you're supposed to say that because
especially if that's a DLC later.
I don't think you're supposed to say that, dude. Like, you're gonna have some very angry Japanese game developers. They're gonna have to announce that it's you're gonna have to. They're gonna have to announce that GT is in the game now. Whether they announce it at Comic-Con or whether they announce it at whatever festival that's at the end of July, that they're gonna be sharing a stage with Dragon Ball Daima, which is pretty cool as well. But I still think that that's weird that they have announced Dragon Ball Daima and Dragon Ball Superhero DLC, but they haven't announced like legit Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball GT.
I don't think you're gonna get regular Dragon Ball.
No, they have a picture of Kid Goku like that's in the game.
Oh,
like somebody found like it was like showing like the different.
Wait, are you sure it's not Kid Goku from GT though?
No, it was a Kid Goku in the dark orange gi.
Okay, all right. I mean, they could just sprinkle some of those in, and you don't do any story stuff. But yeah, they could just like throw them in so you could play as them. But
I want them to like this roster is gonna be like insane. Like this game is gonna have so much replayability. Like I'm gonna be stuck on this game for some months. I'm like really excited. And then then you got the new Sonic Generations with Shadow, and I thoroughly enjoyed the first Sonic Generations. So I'm really excited for that. Gaming this summer is gonna be like, gaming this fall is gonna be insane.
Oh, they announced a bunch more games coming out after that Nintendo Direct. I'm like, oh god, it was like, oh, is it kind of quiet this year? And then that Direct happened. I was like, oh,
yeah, because the Games Fest was kind of meh, and Sony's PlayStation
the state of play
was so boring.
Xbox was like, oh, y'all want to see some games, motherfucker? Also we closed down a bunch of really good studios earlier, so we just
if they didn't do that, which they didn't need to, most likely they have so much money, then people be like, yeah, Microsoft, but just because they did that, I'm like, nah, they can fuck themselves. I mean, their showcase was good, but they can go fuck themselves. Cool. You have a bunch of games. The games look cool. Phil Spencer over there, like, I'm not going to mention it at all. I'm just going to talk here and
ignore
with my weird face where it looks like I smelled a fart, and then I'm just going to move on. He always has that weird looking face. I don't know. I don't mean to make fun of him, but he fired a bunch of people. Fuck him. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, no, the Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, I have to keep remembering what it's called, is looking really good. Really good.
Okay. Like it's just like insanely like, and the more and more that they drop, I'm like, dude,
they're not fucking around with this game.
It's
been a long time since we've had a fighting game,
like a legit 3D fighting game.
Yeah,
like a legit. The stages look so big. I love the way it's like they animated it to look even more anime than fighters. Like I love the auras.
For sure.
I love the auras. Like when you're charging up, I love the auras. The way the key blast waves look when they hit something, the fact that you can just shoot a key blast wave at the map and it'll destroy it. Like, I'm gonna do that just to do it. Like, I'm not even gonna aim at my opponent. I'm just gonna aim at the ground.
The one disappointment though was they disappointment, but also it's cool that they at least could do it in some capacity as a local two-player. Yeah.
No,
They couldn't do it because of all the other stuff. So the only thing they could do is it's 2-player local, but you're only in the hyperbolic time chamber. That's it.
Thing
so
is,
it's all a white, no destructible anything.
My thing is, you guys did that. It's split screen in Xenoverse.
Yeah. But Xenoverse
it's split
also
screen
looks
in
like
Xenoverse. That's true. It does. It does not
so
look
maybe
like...
that's probably why, because of how quick they get into the game too. Now they have to load 2 separate people at the same.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so that might be why. That's why it's just the hyperbolic time chamber. It's just one white like plane, and that's it, pretty much. Besides,
I think they're gonna add more maps as like they can.
Yeah.
As they continue to develop, they're gonna add more
simpler
maps.
ones too.
I'm just glad. I'm just glad it's in there because my wife been talking a lot of crap. So you know, I gotta show her what's what. Like
you should tell her. Pick the little guy, the bald one. Like, I mean, you pick like Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan.
No, she knows about the power scaling. Like she's with me a few times in Fighters. Oh, bro, me and my wife, we watch Dragon Ball. We watch everything together. Like legitimately everything. Like that's why she's more excited about Comic-Con than I am. But
like I will say this though, I was again as I give this warning because we have another newcomer come with us, me and Miguel. Is again the biggest thing you have to realize, especially even after Strike, with all the amazing things come with Comic-Con in San Diego, you can't do everything.
Yep.
That's the biggest thing. You cannot do everything. And it can be so much thrown to your face. You're like, oh my God, what I can do. Just enjoy it. Just enjoy the fact of just being there.
Especially the fact that we all have to see a movie out there now. And
that's gonna be traffic is gonna be a bitch for that.
Surely is.
Listen, I don't know how they're going to do it, but that I'm just saying, like, there is a huge opportunity that could be,
they're missing it, bro. They're missing out on like a huge opportunity.
I'll be shocked.
I've said this since they announced the release date. They should have done, but it should have been announced. Like they announced today that the badges have been mailed out.
So, oh yeah, they have. Yeah, we got them. Yeah.
Did you see the badges though? They're so bland compared to last year. Like just Paramount.
Listen,
I hope the lodge is there.
What we saw at Paramount and CinemaCon, the announcement that came out, I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited for Paramount next 2 years or so.
Is it true? I heard somebody posted on Twitter today that Antoine Fuqua will be at San Diego Comic-Con.
Yep.
With Michael.
Yes.
Listen, I can't say anything because
I'm just gonna say it. I might shit myself. I might
tell you though, the footage.
Thanks for sharing.
I'm telling you, the footage they showed at Vegas, man, was off the chain. Now,
No,
listen,
if you like Bohemian Rhapsody, if you like Bohemian Rhapsody, added in Thriller.
Yes.
Oh, I mean, like here's the thing. I will say that there's guaranteed footage to be there of Michael, but I'm like, if Collider is hosting this panel and Frosty is known for like being good with relationship with these directors, and be like, come on, just show us something. Like I would be shocked if they didn't show anything there at all.
No, they can just show them what they showed in Vegas.
They can't make us wait any longer for this footage. I mean, you got the people that were on set. First of all, did you hear? Like they got that video taken down.
Yes.
Somebody was on set. They talked about it, and they must have said must have said too much.
Correct.
Video is gone. I think their whole YouTube channel is gone.
Yeah.
They're done.
I said, wow.
Because listen, I'm telling you, the footage that they showed us, you don't want that to be ruined for you. And I mean that as like we saw that in a big stage, not in auditorium and everything in Vegas and stuff, Caesar Palace. But I'm like, imagine that as in the theater, just seeing that in Hall H. I'm like, that's just gonna be amazing. But I'm saying with the footage they showed us, they were only in production for about a month, or I believe. So like, if they gave us footage of that, and I'm like, come on, it's been it's already wrapped filming at this point. So yeah, so I'll be surprised, but I would not. I won't say I would not be surprised, but I'm saying good opportunity to kick off for the next year in 2025. Yeah. But yeah, I they gotta show you something.
Just tell me how is like they keep saying like his voice is like spot on. So it's even better than Wiley Draper's in the American Dream.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. Even
You telling me people are this is gonna make them forget about Wiley Draper? Even though God rest his soul, that was the top portrayal that we have ever gotten up until this point.
I am telling you, the gene pool is strong in this family. That's all I'll just say with that. But I will say that not only just with Michael or Jabari, the actor, but you're gonna be surprised that Coleman Domingo, you won't even recognize him.
Is he playing?
He's playing his dad. He's playing, yes.
I'm so ready.
Me alone. Listen, now I don't know if it might be Easter egg, whatever. But listen, I don't know if they're been confirmed or not. If who they cast Janet Jackson, but listen, Halle Bailey as Janet Jackson.
That's a missed opportunity. If
come on, Halle Bailey as Janet Jackson.
Like they haven't announced who's playing Janet, Reby, or Randy.
Right. So I don't know.
Even like. What if they're not even in the movie? That would be weird.
That would be.
They
weird.
did an Iron Claw situation where they just get rid of like a whole family member, pretend they don't exist.
But they're doing the victory tour, and Randy was
they
in
can't.
the victory tour.
They have to add the other family. It's like you doing like you can't. We can do a new edition story if some of y'all BET folks know what I'm talking about. You can do a new edition story, but you do Bobby Brown's story. At least they got freaking what's the name?
Whitney?
Ricky, was it Ricky and
oh yeah.
And Johnny. Yeah, Ricky and Johnny was in the film. And Johnny Gill, who the actor that played Johnny Gill, and yes. So you have to that's continuity. Come on. There's continuity.
They can't do it. Later. Bye. I'll miss you. Have fun. Have fun at Do Not Destroy.
Bye. Have one more time.
Oh. I was close.
Anyway,
but no, like they can't. Like I'm so excited when I seen like he's bringing footage, and then they announced today that they showed some more footage at like the thriller fight scenes. I mean, not fight scenes.
Dancing.
What the fuck? It's a John Wick movie, I know. Yeah. I'm gonna need a moonwalk.
That is funny. But it's like I'm just like, bro, this is like my people are like extremely hype about Superman and Fantastic Four next year. Michael is my most anticipated movie of 2025.
Okay.
I will shout that it's Oscar worthy. I'm already knowing this is going to be
biopic. So probably
for Lionsgate to say, "Oh yeah, Michael might be one of our biggest movies." Duh, it's Michael Jackson. Are you stupid?
Because listen, look what Bohemian Rhapsody. Because I'm a huge Freddie Mercury
Queen man.
And listen, like there was the three for me as a youth. I'm 25, but I'm still in music from the old days. That's just me. I enjoy New Edition R&B. Boys to Men, stuff like that. But also like with Freddie Mercury and Michael Jackson again, those and Whitney Houston, obviously, those films those figures are very pivotal in terms of my musical literacy, just as me growing up and stuff. And the fact that Bohemian Rhapsody, I absolutely love. I got in a debate with my roommate when it came out because it's not accurate. It's this. They do this, do that. I'm like, man, I love this movie. This was just displaying for what it was, and then he got a freaking Oscar for Best Actor, rightfully so. And again, I understand. They even talk about the controversy of this film too. They're not pulling away from this at all. So I give them all. I commend them for what they're doing with this.
People are going to be shocked because a lot of people didn't know that Michael was addicted to like painkillers and stuff. Like a lot of people don't. Like I was talking to one of my friends today, and he was like, he didn't start doing it to the end, like till towards the end of his life. I said, no.
Well,
bro.
that was the thing when the Forgetting Neverland documentary hit, that people were saying, well, look back at what the father did to a lot of those kids. They did those kids and whatnot, and it's just like it's a very bleak history when you put aside the music that man created, and how much it resonated with people over the years. But it's just like, I don't know. But
I'm just excited.
Yeah, I would be shocked if they didn't bring any footage.
Like I I'm excited. I'm hoping that we see just something. They can't make us wait this long. This movie was announced in 2022. Jafar was announced to be cast as the lead in 2023, and they just started filming it in January of this year. Like, this has been a 3-year journey for me, and
Listen, when I was in Vegas, and after we walked out of the freaking auditorium, he texted me like, "Yo, they show you some Michael footage." I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, it is.
Bro, I was on Twitter just scrolling. I said, "What?"
He's like, "Yeah." I posted it because they revealed the poster. Not the beautiful poster, by the way. Simple is more. You know, and when the act went online and everything, he just texted me like, "Yo, let's show some Michael footage." I'm like, yeah, man.
Bro, why is that my biggest video on here? Because I said trailer revealed.
I remember. I think during like was it San Diego Comic-Con 2015, when everyone was trying to leak out the whole full trailers and stuff with Marvel. Yep. Literally, someone would do a trailer description of Avengers Age of Ultron, but then everyone in the comments like, "I thought this was the real trailer. I thought it was the actual trailer."
Like, someone drew it.
Nah, man, dislike.
With the audio, someone recording it. I remember seeing the Thor, the picking up of Thor's hammer. I was like, "Whoa,
like, what?"
Those days are gone, man.
I had a video just like that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm legitimately like I'm excited. Like, next year is a good year for movies, bro. Like, man, like next year is a really good year for movies.
Hey, for video games too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
GTA 6 next year.
Yeah,
GTA 6 maybe.
With that point you just made about saying this is good film, like good year for films, I also want to understand that there are 3 things that was killing movie theaters at least this year, whatever. Not only because you have the increase of ticket prices, concessions, and all that, combined, everything, and steadily increasing over about 5%, almost every quarter of the year. But then also you have a very short release window for certain films. I saw Fall Guy in was it in CinemaCon? They showed the whole film in there. It was unfinished, whatever, but we still saw the film, and they only had like a 4 or 5 week or so window, and then you go straight to home video. It went to home video like almost overnight, almost. And I was like, that's absolutely ridiculous. And you're wondering why people not going back into theaters, because like, well, do I rather wait a month or so to see? Do I need to see this now? No, I don't. And that's because of the
Challengers did the same thing.
Challengers is the same thing. People are like, I can wait for that, but very short release windows. But they're good film. And but here's the thing: after all, even with Furiosa, which Furiosa had different things going against it, which a lot of people don't want to talk about. They say, "Oh, people are tired of girl bosses." No, you have to understand. This was 9 years ago. This movie came out, the first one, and the first one didn't make a lot of money.
No, it didn't do that well. People kept saying like it was like, yeah, man, this one's gonna do well. I'm like, the last one didn't do well. It's been almost 10 years. And there's not that much hype for this movie. I did not feel that much hype for Furiosa. I was hyped, but that doesn't mean everybody else is.
Exactly. Yeah. And with the marketing of it, did you know, like, aside from us being movie buffs, we know what's going on. But the general public, like, yeah, you saw one trailer or so, and maybe a sec, but like you weren't seeing the marketing like you're seeing for Deadpool and Wolverine and stuff. Yeah. And I'm not saying every film got to be Deadpool, Wolverine, but like even Bad Boys, $100 million film, made its money back over this weekend and everything. And also you have Will Smith, who is a marketing genius, right? That even then with
all the like streamers and stuff that he was working with to like bro, you're working with some of the best like TikTokers and YouTubers out here just to like promote this film.
Yeah, his last movie went straight to streaming too.
And it's basic marketing. It's not, you don't have to cost an arm and a leg just to show your entire movie just to get us to get to the seats of the theater. No, you just need to market this movie. Again, go back to the days of like early 2000, like 10 or so, like with these films. Not only you had the toys released, you had the Burger King, McDonald's toys. Like I miss those days, man. But like now, it just we just want to wait until it comes on streaming.
The Furiosa Burger King toy.
So Lance, Cameron Walker said some comment for you.
Oh, let me do this. I see on Twitter. People will always be confused about that, bro. Like it's just, and it's not that they're confused. They just want to be dicks.
Yeah.
The DC Peacemaker season 1. Some things will still have happened and will carry over into the DCU, and some things won't. It's just like in the comics with stuff like Flashpoint, stuff like Rebirth. It's a comic continuity reset, just like with like in the MCU with the snap. Some stuff happened, some stuff didn't. It's nothing to be confused
If you
about.
remember the CW series and stuff, which aside from the, again, things could have been better, whatever, action wise, visual effects wise, that show entirely did multiverse very well.
Yeah,
In
all
terms
of them
of
did.
different Earths, and it wasn't overcomplicated. But then when they had Crisis on Infinite Earths, which they're trying to combine all of their different TV properties into one universe, and
they just did it on the run. They just did it in the wrong year.
The wrong year, right? Wrong year. But they had the freaking the creator of Infinite Crisis and stuff, and like when Kara and Barry just like are fighting, the villains, like, oh yeah, thank you, this is on my Earth. Like, no, this is at my turf. And then the guy just randomly just say, hey, wait, you guys been here like forever, and that's how I feel Secret Wars should end. Honestly, just be like, oh yeah, the X-Men, they're down in Winchester. Yeah, they always been here. Like that's just so. It's simple. It's less overcomplicated and stuff. But with the Peacemaker thing,
that's how it's gonna be. Like it's James Gunn. Like people are being confused because it's James Gunn and they don't want to like it.
They don't want to like it. Exactly.
They want basically they don't need to explain anything. It's unlike Crisis where there's 7 people that actually know both timelines or should know both timelines, that they remember what they went through, and those were the Paragons. Where Secret Wars, no one's a Paragon, so they're just going to act like they've been there their entire life.
Wait till the show comes out and see if they mention it, and then move on with it, or at the very least, wait for the trailer. See if it says, "Oh, okay, this is where we're going now." Okay, cool. And
I don't know why people are so confused about this. So many superhero shows don't like they pretend like past ones don't exist. Like and in the MCU also, they're just like, oh, we're gonna ignore everything that happened in that past one. Like with Peacemaker, all they have to do is ignore that cameos happened at the end of season 1. And then it could just be its own thing. Like it almost has no, like they reference Aquaman and stuff here and there, but there's an Aquaman in this universe, I would assume. So as long as if the cameos are the only reason why that's annoying. Also the Suicide Squad, but they also didn't have any of the characters.
They can literally do a recap, but have them walking away without the Justice League.
Or they're different.
See, certain scenes are, and then this is the thing. You talk about this. Is the fact that when people choose not to be ignorant, when people choose to be ignorant, when they know if this is another property with a different actor or a different director, you probably would have these same grievances, because we will give a lot of grace as a fandom, because we're very hypocritical, that we'll give a lot of grace to and understanding to another director or actor because we just love them and we just want to be super fans for them and actually take it for what it is and say, hey, if it's good, bad, whatever, we'll take it. No. And then when someone literally is doing something we've been asking for years, which is a clean slate, continuity, even at what I understand Peacemaker, not clean slate, but just a consistent plan and knowing direction what they're going. Like, nope, DC's done. This is not my DC, whatever. And to me, I think you guys are just straight fools. And I know someone I know, another content creator, he's like 17, whatever, right? Literally is reposting fake articles on his Instagram of talking about stuff from the James Gunn set and other thing, and or everything like, oh, David Cornsweet looks like Henry Cavill like Superman, David Cornsweet looked like Superman. They're playing the same character. It's like, I don't understand that we want to nitpick and choose what. That's why I feel like with the Superman film, I want to get here sooner rather than later, because it's going to be a pill that we all have to swallow. Yes, and I know as a critic that some people are not going to like this movie, but I rather the consistency of shows or films, and I think quality films that actually will build a consistent track record for this new DC. That's what's going to shut everybody up. which is why I'm hoping for this Lantern show, because it's not you're not gonna win me over with this Superman movie. I'm just telling you that right now. You're gonna win me over with lanterns, because if you mess John Stewart, I'm gonna have that's gonna be the wound. Like you know, like I was like, okay, we got other properties, but you messed up John Stewart. That's something that's we waited for years,
especially
for that
Lantern
character,
movie for years,
you know?
done right.
So and then so when I'm making all these announcements about James Gunn and Titans, and this is also a shot to the everyone awesome crowd, like, oh, everything's great, everything's all like, no, it's not, because we'll be, you know, if all of it was great, then we really wouldn't be talking. When they announced the Teen Titans film, I didn't get excited for that, because you know why? I remember when they announced the Nightwing as a freaking movie, right? You know,
with Adam McKay attached.
You know, like you remember like years ago, right? And it's like, and I'm like, I'm not gonna get hyped on this, because I wanted to see the film be made. I want to see an actor, director, writer attached to it, and that's why with Lanterns, you have Lindelof doing Lanterns, who did Watchmen. Oh, come on. Come on.
So do you think Zack Snyder messed up with his Jon Stewart that he cut?
I think I don't think that I can't say messed up, because it wasn't even enough substance for me to even say, oh, he messed it up. You know, because I think I appreciate him even taking
trying to do it. Yeah.
You know, trying to do it, right? I appreciate from doing that. It's the same thing with Martian Manhunter.
We got John Jones.
You know, I appreciate you did that, but
confusing scene.
You know, it was.
I'm kind of actually confused by the fact, because we did get a live action Jon Stewart.
It's the talk show host, right?
Would you say Diggle was the first, or him?
Didn't Jon Stewart show up in the actual the talk show host guy? Didn't he show up in a superhero movie in the past?
No,
I thought that's a joke. I thought that was a joke he was leading to.
No, I was
host.
Okay. I was trying. I'm trying to figure out if there's been a live action Jon Stewart.
No, I'm gonna tell you, because even with the CW stuff, right? And which was so stupid for them, is that they tried to make it as like, oh yeah, you know, his name is John Diggle Stewart. It never was gonna be John Stewart. Oh, my camera. Oh,
your cam just committed.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so you do have an Elgato. We have the same camera.
Boom. Yeah. Boom. Okay. Wait, you hear me? Where you guys see me? You can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can see you. I definitely hear you.
Okay, give you 1 second, y'all. I don't know what just happened. I just unplugged something. Anyway, but no, that when CW did that, they were just trying to give us fan service for fans who just want to get the theory and confirm. Oh yeah, it's John, and then yet they created that storyline in multiple different shows for no reason,
and then butchered it.
Have Diggle showed up in in freaking Legends of Tomorrow, and show up in other shows, and then all of a sudden he runs up to Reverse Flash and he just throws it off into the ring or the green stone or green light, whatever, and
it was just a cosmic cube, basically.
Right, it was nothing had to do with Green Lantern, but it was just that's why, to answer your question, that there has not really been no live action Jon Stewart, even to the actor that was in the Zack Snyder version, like he was not in the final cut, so it was like I can't say, oh yeah, we have
first one is definitely the series, then, right?
Correct. I believe so, because you're having him as a focal character. You have actual storyline with him, and we're seeing him in a fully production screen. He's gonna be in the final cut. He's a main character, and that's what we're starting with, and with Hal Jordan, which is great. Best of both worlds. So
I as much as I hate the CGI and the Green Lantern 2011, I hope this new Hal Jordan is better than Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds wasn't a bad Hal Jordan to me.
No, he wasn't. That's the problem. Like he there's so many jokes that he killed himself while reading the script as Deadpool and stuff like that. But Ryan Reynolds as Hal Jordan was pretty solid. Just the bad CGI,
Also, James, whenever you're ready, after this, you need Kyle Rayner. Just llámame. I'm in LA.
Yeah, he'll do it.
Yeah.
If you need no, that's Marvel. Never mind. I was gonna say if you need the Blob, I'll do that. But that's right. Is there a fat character in DC? I'll play them.
No.
There's bound.
I don't-
No,
is
there's not a
there?
single one. Wow, fat photo.
Is there? Is there?
I have no idea.
I
Oh,
mean, the thing.
I don't read comments.
Well, I
I'm
mean-
a loser.
Man thing.
Man thing? I'll be man thing.
Swamp thing.
Swamp thing too. I'll be either one.
In other news,
do it.
James Gunn did confirm that the Hawk Girl in the DCEU will be Kendra Saunders. So
Clayface. Clayface is one.
Oh, I could be Clayface. Yeah, he's kind of big.
can you give me
He
a
could be
Clayface line?
Hey, what's up, man? I'm Clayface. How you doing?
He's gonna say, "Fuck Batman."
Fuck Batman. Fuck Batman. Which wait. Now I'm Batman. Hey, you can transform.
Is that
How come he
sound
doesn't
effect?
transform into someone hot? Come on,
That's true.
that's what I do. No.
Oh.
I'll never
Oh,
be the
but-
Clayface version. He looks disgusting. Ew.
But before we go, hey, Mike, I have one more question to pick your brain with.
Yes, sir.
Was the CGI on Jafar done in the trailer that you saw?
Jafar.
No, it was makeup.
Because I heard that they're doing CGI too,
Well, I mean,
but like the more extreme, nose.
See, when we saw him, we just saw his voice. We saw him talking and move just a little bit with his face. We didn't see him moving and dance. Aside from him, just as a panning shot of him on stage with the crowd. When the crowd cheering, and we're seeing the close up of him of the camera coming to him on stage. But I didn't see enough where I'd say, "Oh yeah, that was visual effects on his face." Like some freaking Tron Legacy type mess.
That's what they said. That's what the guy that got the video taken down said, that while he was on set, they did confirm that a lot of the like more extreme plastic surgery elements will be like using like visual effects instead of trying to just like pour pounds and pounds of like visual effects, like pounds of makeup on Jafar's face. Because
They'll
like
definitely deal with the nose.
prosthetic noses and stuff,
Yeah.
that probably.
How are they
wouldn't
even gonna
look
do a
right.
prosthetic nose? They have to make it like smaller and more in, right? I
Yeah,
assume, right? That's what Michael Jackson's nose end up looking like later.
Mhm.
So
I just hope they finally let everybody
That's
know that
Jackson
Michael
boy.
Jackson had lupus.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
that contributed a lot to his appearance. So everybody can shut up.
okay,
Yeah,
I'll shut up.
not
I wasn't
you,
talking
Gore.
about that.
Not you,
No,
Gore. You keep,
no, I will.
not-
No,
not
it's
you,
too
Gore.
late. I'm where I am.
You keep sing me a song, Gore. Sing me a song.
This is thriller.
That's kind of hot.
This shit just got me. I will do it.
Hey, this is before we go. This is hilarious. Wow.
Someone clapping?
No. not
Yeah, that was me.
This.
Hell yeah.
This.
Count your days.
YouTube is launching its own version of Community Notes.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Emergency Awesome is known
Yeah.
for false information.
Hell yeah.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean community notes? Can somebody
Like
me?
what they do on Twitter.
Have you not seen that on
I'm
Twitter? If
still-
someone posts some shit that's like just completely wrong, a bunch of users can say it's wrong, and then eventually Twitter will make a little like note right below that tweet saying like this has been proven false or whatever. It'll just like
Yeah.
have a little note saying what's wrong with that tweet and what's not right about it. Or and then sometimes they'll even link to like, oh, here's the proof that that's a
Live
lot.
tweeting.
Yeah, that's a lot of faces.
Oh, his channel is gonna go down.
Wait, okay, so I never took Emergency Awesome as the source of information. I just took him as someone who's just talking about news and giving out speculation about what he think might could happen based off the comics and just informing where it took inspiration from. But yeah, me personally, I don't know if there is there an issue with Emergency Awesome? Could somebody inform me?
First of all, the man
They're
was
not
talking
awesome.
about- the man was talking about the Flash was canceled
Never
in
an emergency.
season 5. It was like if I were to go to his channel right now, I guarantee you I could find like several videos that were just like BS false titles. He will post like before the Venom trailer even came out, he posted like, oh, Venom official trailer revealed, Superman trailer revealed, David Cornsweet looks amazing in the there is no
Or
trailer,
Doctor
bro.
Doom announcement. I saw that one video. He said there was a Doctor Doom announcement. Like, what announcement? I I think again he does have very clickbaitable thumbnails and titles. But then when you see it, he's just talking about rumors and stuff instead of something that's actually confirmed.
Robert Downey Jr. announcement. Why
said
Marvel
hello.
keeps
Too little, too?
canceling? Why Marvel keeps canceling the new Blade movie?
Why
Canceling.
Marvel is canceling the new Blade movie?
yeah, that's what's happening. They keep canceling and then getting another director.
Marvel
for it.
Doctor Doom announcement. What? Venom: The Last Dance trailer. Sony Spider-Man retcon era breakdown.
That's true. That's the one. That's right. There was a trailer, and they did retcon the little glob of Venom jizz.
Now
So
I hope they don't retcon that because that can make me pissed for Spider-Man 4.
they definitely are. They're retconning it. They don't want it. They wanted the. We'll just introduce Venom later or something like that if we're going to do it.
Reboot.
They don't-
Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield Venom Spider-Man announcement.
Secret Wars confirmed.
Yeah, confirmed. Thank
Scarlet
you,
Witch.
Christy.
Remember,
Vision
if anybody's read the
return.
comments where he finds the suit, the symbiote, it's in Secret Wars. So it's like cool.
Why Marvel and Sony canceled the Venom movies?
What? There's 3 of them.
Sony canceled them?
Exactly.
They made 3. Yeah, I was like, what?
Yeah. What?
Exactly.
Is someone on
Like,
mushrooms?
he has to be.
There you go. Yeah, Cam's back.
Cool.
Anyway, the show's over.
Marlon Wilson said
Superman 2025 and Green Lantern versus Brainiac.
I don't even know what you just said to me.
Brainiac?
switch to StreamYard. Switch to StreamYard.
I'm like, this dude is like his and like I really used to love Charlie's videos.
Yeah. Holy crap, guys. They just did it.
I used to love
Robert
his
Downey
videos.
Jr. is back.
Like
Robert Downey Jr. is going to be in Deadpool and Wolverine.
Deadpool and Wolverine Blade
No,
returns breakdown. What?
It's gonna be Tom Cruise.
Yeah. It'll be
okay, but also
it'll be
why
Tom Cruise
everybody
with a
keeps
deep fake
saying
of
that-
Robert Downey Jr.'s face over.
Yeah. Like,
Why
why
Netflix just canceled The Witcher?
Well, that one's probably going to happen soon. They're just a little fast.
But like, why
Sonic
did
3
everyone keep
trailer
saying that CW
2024.
Blade? But you see everybody talk about that CW Blade that was in the picture for Deadpool. What?
That's not
like,
even CW. That was
That's not
Spike.
who said that was CW Blade?
Oh, Sticky Fingers?
Yeah, like
Hell yeah.
That wasn't even
forget.
CW
Yeah, it was Spike.
though.
Yeah,
Like
it was Spike.
that was Spike.
Yeah.
And then you see some people talk about no, that's Bullseye. I'm like, dude, that's a black man, but that's not
That's
Sticky
right.
Fingers either.
Imagine it is Sticky Fingers. That would be good. They didn't get.
No, Wesley Snipes is
Listen,
gonna be in this movie. But anyway,
That'd be
I'll
hilarious. They
quiet.
didn't get Wesley Snipes. Then they
Yeah.
got Sticky Fingers.
Marvel's
Thank
Luke
you.
Cage and Iron Fist return. Where?
The fuck
Yeah,
is
Mike
that?
Coulter, he does not want to
It's-
return back. He's like, I'm done. I'm not coming back, y'all.
Yeah, these are shit. These thumbnails
Deadpool
are
and
shit.
Wolverine. Headpool, Wolverine pool, and new variants.
That's
Cool.
Yeah, these how many dislikes do these have? Do you have a thing that?
Oh no, they
shows
took
it?
rid dislikes. You remember?
You can't see
Yeah,
the dislikes.
no, but there's plugins where you can get it back if you want. So, like, if you download the plugins for like Firefox, you can actually still see the dislikes.
Deadpool and
Oh,
Wolverine Henry Cavill announcement.
I'm sure Emergency Awesome was really happy when they got rid of the dislikes. Henry Cavill announcement.
Oh.
What? Is that supposed to be
Why
Henry Cavill? Because that just looks like you
That's
checked.
Henry
There's
Cavill.
no
Deep fake.
announcement.
I know, but like I'm talking about the thumbnail.
Why
Yeah,
Marvel
yeah.
Looks like
canceled
Jim
Captain
Carrey.
Marvel 3. What? Spider-Man 4 Tobey Maguire announcement.
Why did they cancel Captain Marvel 3? Did you see how well Marvel's did? They didn't
Did
cancel
Marvel
it.
they were
Shang-Chi 2 Iron
did-
Fist announcement. What?
Did they say they were making a Captain Marvel 3?
They
No,
haven't
I
said
don't
they're
think so.
not making it or not making it. They haven't said anything
Right.
about it.
You're right.
Is that how you spell McGuire? I don't know why that looks weird.
MAGUIRE.
Yeah, it looks weird
Oh,
capitalized.
Venom 3 first look teaser 2024. Spider-Man 4 Easter eggs.
Avatar Last Ever season 2 trailer. they even filmed me.
Oh, okay. All right, guys. Now this is a separate question. How do you guys feel? I'm not gonna say these content creators' names, but because of Acolyte, which some of you have not seen,
Oh man.
there is certain things where allegedly that's going on.
I agree
That
with all of them.
people reviews are being demonetized by YouTube And you're saying that it's because of the House of Mouse is not letting them speak their truth about the define
What they
truth,
say,
but
what they,
their
yeah,
opinion.
what
They're
they
not
think
letting
is
them give
true.
their 2 cents.
You know, but what I'm
I
saying is
mean,
that,
that works for me.
but I have to say, because like I know you and Miguel, we haven't really talked about this on the guy. I need to watch this new episode. It's about to drop in about a half hour. But
Yeah.
but I personally, what I said with Star Wars as of right now, I said I have now emotionally removed myself from these shows right now, because now it's like I'm still a Star Wars fan. I'm not saying I'm giving up on Star Wars. My name is Jedi Mike for a reason, but I'm saying that I've emotionally removed myself. Whether if the show is not good, I'm not gonna rant about it. If it's great, I'm saying, hey, great, we have another piece to add to my good greatness of Star Wars collection content that I have for whatever. And also, I think again, for me as a film pundit side, this is still going back to how do we solve the problem of actually creating original ideas and content, and at the same time being creating a false narrative in media, because now everyone has a platform, everyone has a mic. Just because you have a platform doesn't mean you're right. So and I think that's as a journalist, that to me about journalism integrity is talking about not expressing your opinion, but also understanding the narrative going on, where we're jumping on this bandwagon of just spreading all of this stuff on social media, where it's like, okay, if the show sucked, the show sucked. But record-breaking numbers. Oh, like I don't know. I just don't. I don't want to create a channel where, yes, if I don't like something, I'm gonna say it, which I did in my last episode review. But I'm not to have a community of people watching saying, hey, well, if you jump on this, and I can just tell by your first 3 thumbnails on your video when I look at your channels. If I just see Woke or Brie Larson, face, like, or what's her name? The Snow White. What's her name? Rachel
Ziegler.
Right.
Yeah.
I already know
People
what
were
I'm getting
hating on her.
into. That's the
Pretty
thing.
much like what DJ Eric brought to my attention about this YouTuber Melanie Mack, and she basically reviewed the Alkalite by reading someone else's opinion.
Yes.
And then completely not even talk about it. He reads the entire article.
I'll do you one better. Go back to Last of Us 2. Go back to Last of Us 2. People were not even playing the freaking game, and they were making videos about it. I'm not going to say certain content creators' names, but they were not even playing the game. Even the new Assassin's Creed is coming out and all stuff like that, right? Again, people are not playing the game. You're just watching two content creators. And I'm not saying them for his brother's sake, for his platform. But like the fact that these people have millions of subscribers, right? And jumping on the bandwagon of this, but knowing that they're just going to watch their review, like, all right, no, this is going to be bad. We don't watch films and content anymore. We watch YouTube videos. YouTube is the new television.
Listen, you have in this country, you have the freedom to say whatever you want, but just because you have that right doesn't mean you get a get out of jail free card for each instance and whatnot. And also, having said that, I didn't dig the Marvels as a whole. I didn't dig Thor: Love and Thunder as a whole. Do I think the MCU is dead? No. I think that there's a bumpy roads, but it's nothing that's not salvageable, if you will. By the way, I don't go out of my way to make 20 fucking videos about each actor who plays these characters, or each movie, or each director. That means to me that I don't have nothing interesting going on down in my life. If I'm doing that on a consistent basis, and like you said about that some of these folks don't even check out the whole thing on its own and bother giving stuff a shot. A good example, I have a Last of Us podcast. As a whole, I don't dig part 2. But it's an interesting convo, and I can have a civil convo, if you will. But I'm not making 20, 30 videos about it. Gore and I've talked about it. Gore's not making 20, 30 videos about it, whatnot. So it's like there's a pattern of you will, of like, okay, are you actually just going on on a rampage just to let out all your emotions, or can you be? Can you not? I'm gonna say smart about it. Can you just be clever about it, if you will, of just making one good video? That way, if anybody ever asks you, "How did you feel about so and so?" Link to this video. This one video should tell you everything I feel. And guess what, folks? I'm gonna give you a breaking news, y'all. This is breaking news. In time, you could change your mind. You might like something right now. You might not like it later on. You might not like something right now. And you might love it later on.
That was
And
me,
even though you, like
the one before Last Jedi.
even if you hate like the Love and Thunder, there is one. Every movie has this one scene that you actually like. So it's impossible. It's impossible to hate the entire movie.
I don't think I liked a single scene in Ant-Man Quantumania, though. I can't think of one.
Right.
I'll say it for Thor. It was the Jane in the hospital scene. I was like, there's the movie that
I actually kind of like the black and white planet. There's no reason, but I like the.
There was a missed opportunity with that, though. Again, you had where it's like, okay, that movie was bad, but like, no, this part was good. They just didn't capitalize on it. Like even with Marvels, there's the parts where there were things that were good. Like the first half of it before they got to the singing planet. I keep saying this before they got to the singing planet. I was actually messing with this movie. The action, the music, and everything like that. Cool, great. But then it's like, okay, then you just lost me, and then you just kept going down the spiral. But this is the other thing too. We talk about is talking about the fan base of are able to change your mind, right? Because even then, I did not like Star Wars Acolyte, episode 3. But I even said in my review for the first 2 that, hey, I think they're fine. I don't think they're great. I just think it's fine, and I'm here to watch the rest of the season. And when I got to episode 3, and I said, okay, this is kind of getting boring to me. But I think what they were trying to do were good tropes that were or intriguing things that I think Star Wars can do in the future. But the thing is, when I saw some people saying, I don't know how you could be a Star Wars fan and like the first 2 episodes. I'm like, I just said they were fine. I didn't say the greatest thing in the freaking world. I just said they were okay. But
I had to laugh at the whole like fandom. I don't even call them fans. Basically, is they're trying to like basically say that they retconned. They made Anakin's birth unspecial, and there are some that actually said that they created they're saying that they created the whole force, like they're the first ones to use the force. I'm like, right. Where in the heck did you watch that? Because I didn't see that.
And there's a lot of things that could be explained even in tonight's episode. We don't know that would at least get some context and stuff. And also this is another thing is that when people don't want to talk about how I can't stand this, whatever. I'm gonna give you an example of The Flash. I was done with The Flash because I wasn't watching it anymore. Right. I think it was like around episode like season 4 or 5 when I just kind of fell off, and I just came back to see, it's ending. Let me watch it. But I still know what was going on, but I wasn't continually getting there on Tuesday to watch it and watching videos about it. I didn't know what was going on. That's when you are done with watching something. You're not done watching Marvel movies. You're not done watching Star Wars content, because if you did, you wouldn't be making videos about it. You will not be making videos or giving reviews of this. Say, yo, man, this is just awful stuff. When I say I'm done with Marvel, I'm saying I'm not watching anything. When you're saying, even what comes with the Superman suit, right, with the James Gunn, a suit, right? Guess what? I did not like the Captain America suit in the first Avengers film. I hated that costume, right? And guess what? Surprisingly, guess what? Chris Evans hated that costume too. But listen, like he hates that costume too. But aside from that, the movie was great. A suit can change. Some things are like, a movie and stuff. If I'm done watching it, I'm not talking about it. But people rather go onto the YouTube videos and the bandwagon because of confirmation bias. I still watch Madam Web, unfortunately. But I get to say I didn't like it.
Unfortunately,
I watched it.
I'll give myself one of these days to watch it. And even then, I don't know if I'll ever do a review on it.
I will never watch that movie again.
I don't know. And if people did, kudos to them. I say, good on you. It wasn't my cup of tea.
I don't know how you
I've said it on Obi-Wan Kenobi. I've said it on Book of Boba Fett as a whole. I don't dig those shows. If you did, kudos. There's plenty of room in
Like-
each of these franchises to mess around with.
Like for me, Obi-Wan Kenobi was boring, but there was elements that got me on the edge of my seat with the whole
Yeah.
like Darth Vader and Obi-Wan's
I was
fight.
crying in that scene. I was like, aside from all the problems we're talking about, I cried when Ewan McGregor was talking about, hey, you know, Anakin, I'm sorry for everything, and he broke down in tears. I broke down in tears. I was like, damn. But aside from that, yeah, it wasn't that great of a show, but that's okay. Because that moment, I was like, I still had that moment as a fan. That was like, I teared up. Falcon Winter Soldier. I teared up when Isaiah Bradley got his
the
memorial-
statue.
his
Yeah.
statue.
That's how I cried. I ugly
That's
cried.
when I teared up. And folks like that, that's when, like, even though this Captain America movie, and we saw footage of it in CinemaCon. All right, look, pretty decent, whatever. And the movie, how it is right now, I don't know how it's going to be. I know the Russo brothers just got attached to it to produce and stuff, which would be interesting.
That's just a rumor by Rejected Scooper, by the way.
I'm not saying confirmed, allegedly. But no, you have
take it with a grain of salt. Yeah.
Right.
A Rejected Scooper has been getting his scoops rejected all day. So
yeah, because that's why
his name is actually fitting. His name is fitting.
Well, I'm saying,
but speaking, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
Speaking of like the what it turned, basically the fans turn to the dark side is when they just don't talk about it and actually talk about it, and then go to Twitter and attack the person physically with words and death threats and basically try to kill the 6-year-old.
What?
There was a yeah, you know that the girl who plays Leia.
Oh,
they attacked her with words and threats and everything to where Ewan McGregor, Obi-Wan took.
It wasn't. That was the other girl, was it?
No,
it
was both. It was
both. Okay.
Yeah, it was the young lady that played young Princess Leia and the lady that played the Sith or the Inquisitor,
Reva,
sister.
Yeah.
And
I understand that it's like the talking about the reaction to me of going attacking a person, but and certain content creators say I can't, like, no, these actors know what they're doing. No, they're just going playing a role that they love to do and being in a medium. And the fact that it's coming, and I'm not gonna say this one person that Ronan and I know, but like the fact this person who I've been following for years, right, is now morphed and changed into someone that I no longer respect because it's like
exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, because you have now not only that you're on top of the food chain, you bring this massive following and stuff, and I'm since day one, but now to the point where you're on the audience of creating content that's not, and now I'm saying helpful, and not saying about voicing your opinion, is that you're just doing a lot of stupid crap. And it's not about having a disagreement and things like that, because I still get that from the Everything Awesome crowd. This movie wasn't bad. No, Madam Web sucked. To say that, not because I'm sexist against women, it sucked. And I'm saying that these two sides of the Everything Awesome crowd and the very anti-woke everything SJW crowd here, they're two sides of the same coin. And I think people don't understand that. It's like a yin and yang. But the mass, hopefully the mass audience is in the middle, where it's like, hey, I didn't like this, but I'm not going to go on this person's Twitter and say, hey, blah blah, you said this stupid. Go woke. You go woke, you go broke and stuff. Every time you see a black person on screen or a woman or whatever, I don't have that energy.
It's kind of funny too when you think about it, because the Marvels didn't deserve all that hate it was getting, but Madam Web did.
Well,
even though it wasn't like extremely like it's a mid movie, it didn't deserve that amount of hate.
Yeah,
where Madam Web did.
I think I told this to you, Gore, but like how much you and I talked about how much part 2 really affected me of Last of Us. And how, like, thank God I never went down that road to just bothering Laura Bailey online. And I'm like, I'm like, that was
right.
When I saw that, I was just like, motherfuckers. I was like, yeah, we don't deserve her talent at all with that stuff. So it's seeing how much people. It's funny with Star Wars. John Kidd down the line, James Gunn's going to do a ton of Kal-El storyline in time.
I don't think we're gonna get that anytime soon, Cam.
Yeah,
I mean, he is the son of Cal. Son of Cal. Oh, I was thinking he is the son of Jarrell.
But I again, yeah, and you know who we're talking about, but how I hear how this YouTuber goes about talking about Star Wars is that I'm like, sometimes I feel like, you know what? Maybe I learned the lessons that Uncle George was trying to teach me from the movies, and didn't go off the deep end or didn't go exploitive with my love for the franchise. But it's just like some of this stuff, it shouldn't just be entertaining. You should take something out of it and then apply it to your life if you're lucky or ahead of the curve. Sometimes it's like watching just a car on fire, and you're like, that's a shame. Just
and apparently,
we gotta wrap it up.
Yes, to our mark.
I gotta. We don't went way over. Good conversation though.
Good combo. Yeah, I agree.
Mike comes in with all the philosophical stuff.
Sorry,
Gore hasn't taken a single sip of Propel or a big gulp the entire show.
I've been. You just haven't been paying attention.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I want to say thank you to everybody that was on the stream today. 3 Dubs, Ronan, Mike, Gore, Darren was here, Omega was here, Chainsaw was here. I really enjoyed you guys. Like today was a great stream. I just felt like having some fun. But my wife says it's time to come eat dinner. And well, you do what your wife says. Happy wife.
That's
happy
true.
life.
They did it, y'all. We're getting X-Men the Street Fighter. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Maximilian, dude, thank you for what you did about those games. Oh man. Good day.
We didn't even talk about that. Yeah, the versus games.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm
Metro Prime
ready
4.
though. I'm ready for when that comes out. Like seriously. Is it a date? Is it a date for it yet?
Just
this year.
Yeah.
My guess is
it'll probably be October or something.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can still download it through the PlayStation Store for PS5.
Oh yeah. For sure. It'll be a PS4 version, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine. That's fine.
If you get the physical copy, you can just put it right on your PlayStation 5.
Oh yeah, true. But Cameron has one more question. Yes, I did enjoy it, but it did what Crisis on Infinite Earths was supposed to do. Crisis on Infinite Earths was never supposed to be a big earth-changing spectacle. Crisis did what the comic did. It just put everybody on one Earth. That's all it was ever supposed to do. Was supposed to be a consolidation effort. That's why I don't know why people was blowing it up into proportion. It's not an amazing story. People died, people lived, worlds died, worlds lived. It's not an Infinity War-esque type thing. But I did enjoy it. I was very excited for that. That was cameo galore. That was just a cameo fest. And I loved it because they knew how to do it. It got kind of weak towards the back end because they did that break. I thought it was dumb to give us part 1 and 2 in December, then make us wait until the end of January for parts 2 and 3.
If it was July, like Invincible, I'll be like out of it.
But we're gonna get up out of here. It's been fun. I gotta go eat. I'm hungry.
Hell yeah.
We're having enchiladas.
Say bye.
See you, Space Cowboys.